And a good Friday night. Welcome to YourLiveEvent.com. Joel Morgan coming to you live from Central Cass. And we'll have kickoff. Actually, we'll have pregame show starting around 6:30, but getting on here a little early because it is senior night out here at Farmers Union Insurance Field. So we are going to take some time and present you that senior night presentation out here tonight in Castleton. So we'll have that, and then we'll roll right into our pregame show for that big game tonight between the Kindred Vikings and the Central Cass Squirrels. All of that coming up right here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Football fans, and welcome to Farmers Union Insurance Field and senior night. Time to honor the Central Cass senior football players and parents. Time to get this underway. First off, Josiah Crandall, son of Jerome and Lori Crandall. Josiah has been in football for 4 years. While in high school, he's been involved in football, wrestling, track, National Honor Society, close-up, and band. Josiah's plans after high school are to attend Northland Community and Technical College for HVAC. Ladies and gentlemen, Josiah Crandall. Next up, we have Ashton Chapesky, son of Judd and Melissa Chapesky. Ashton has been in football for 4 years. While in high school, he has been involved in football, basketball, track and field. Ashton's plan after high school are to attend MSCTC. Ladies and gentlemen, Ashton Chapesky. Up next, we have Garrett Haugen, son of Marlon and Andrea Haugen. Garrett has been in football for 4 years. While in high school, Garrett has been involved in football, wrestling, track, science olympiad, and band. Garrett's plans after school are to attend Western Welding Academy. Ladies and gentlemen, Garrett Haugen. Up next, we have Anthony Hoole, son of Tony and Vicky Hoole. Anthony has been in football for 4 years. While in high school, he's been involved in football, wrestling, and track. Anthony's plans after high school are currently undecided. Ladies and gentlemen, Anthony Hoole. Up next, we have Cooper Johnson, son of Chad and Lindsay Johnson. Cooper has been in football for 4 years. While in high school, he's been involved in football, basketball, wrestling, baseball, and track and field. Cooper's plans after high school are to attend NDSCS. Ladies and gentlemen, Cooper Johnson. Up next, we have Drew Knuth, sons of Aaron Knuth and Tina Knuth. Drew has been in football for 4 years. While in high school, he's been involved in football, track, National Honor Society, and esports. Drew's plans after high school are to attend UND for computer science. Ladies and gentlemen, Drew Canute. Up next, we have Parker Mack, son of Christopher and Christy Mack. Parker has been in football for 4 years. While in high school, he's been involved in football, basketball, golf, trap shooting, archery, FFA, and Science Olympiad. Parker's plans after high school are to attend the U.S. Air Force Academy, or NDSCS, for welding. Ladies and gentlemen, Parker Mack. Up next, we have Jayton Michaels, son of Craig and Sarah Michaels. Jayton has been in football for 4 years. While in high school, he's been involved in football, track and field, National Honor Society, esports, and Lake Agassiz Fishing Club. Jayton's plans after high school are to attend Valley City State University for business management. Ladies and gentlemen, Jayton Michaels. Up next, we have Kemper Pearson, son of Alan and April Pearson. Kemper's been in football for 4 years. While in high school, he's been involved in football, baseball, National Honor Society, Bold, Group, and FCA. Kemper's plans after high school are to attend college for kinesiology. Ladies and gentlemen, Kemper Pearson. Up next, we have Brandon Preston, son of Scott and Jody Preston. Brandon has been in football for 4 years. While in high school, he's been involved in football, wrestling, baseball, Spanish club, and Bold Group. Brandon's plans after high school are to join the Marines. Ladies and gentlemen, Brandon Preston. Up next, we have Raul Rodriguez, son of Raul Castillo and Susana Salazar. Raudel has been in football for 1 year. While in high school, he's been involved in football and wrestling. Raudel's plans after high school are to attend college and become a Spanish teacher. Ladies and gentlemen, Raudel Rodriguez. Up next, we have Jacob Schneider, son of Stephen and Susan Schneider. Jacob has been in football for 4 years. While in high school, he's been involved in football, wrestling, and golf. Jacob's plans after high school are to join the Air Guard and go to UND for aviation. Ladies and gentlemen, Jacob Schneider. Up next, we have Dylan Sell, son of Rob and Jess Sell. Dylan has been in football for 4 years. While in high school, he's been involved in football and wrestling. Dylan's plans after school are to attend college for nursing. Ladies and gentlemen, Dylan Sell. Up next, we have Ryan Stafford, son of John and Tammy Stafford. Ryan has been in football for 4 years, while in high school he's been involved in football and wrestling. Ryan's plans after high school are to attend NDSU for architecture. Ladies and gentlemen, Ryan Stafford.
Thank you. Oh yeah, should be plenty.
Up next, Micah Van Hall, son of Chris and Lita Beth Van Hall. Micah has been in football for 4 years, while in high school he's also been involved in football, baseball, Science Olympiad, National Honor Society, FCA, and the jazz band. Micah's plans after high school are to attend NDSU for actuarial sciences. Ladies and gentlemen, Micah Van Hall. Up next, Alexander Vibey, son of Frody and Nina Vibey, and host son of John and Teresa Gullison. Alexander has been in football for 1 year, while in high school he's also been involved in football, basketball, DECA, and Big Brother, Big Sister. Alex's plans after Central Cass are to return to Norway and finish his last year of high school. Ladies and gentlemen, Alexander Vibey. Up next, we have Reed Sinner, son of Ryan and Joe Sinner, and Nicole Nelson. Reed has been in football for 4 years, while in high school he's been involved in football, baseball, golf, and FFA. Reed's plans after high school are to attend college. Ladies and gentlemen, Reed Sinner. Up next, we have Owen Wiersma, son of Mike Wiersma and Darcy Wiersma. Owen has been in football for 4 years, while in high school he's been involved in football, basketball, track, baseball, DECA, prom committee, and National Honor Society. Owen's plans after high school are to attend MSUM for business and to play football. Ladies and gentlemen, Owen Wiersma. Let's hear it one more time for our 2022-23 Central Cass Squirrel Football seniors and senior parents.
And there we go, senior night presentation out here at Central Cass High School. The Squirrels getting ready to play Kindred. We'll step aside. We'll come back with our pregame show coming up next on yourliveevent.com.
this time. Looks for Deutsch. Deutsch at the 1 into the end zone. Field play action now. Look to pass over the middle. It's intercepted by Cole Hebel. Intercepted by Hebel. Rears back, comes downfield, has Rodriguez. Rodriguez at the 40, to the 50, to the 40. Rodriguez is going to keep going. Right, Fetting's got room, and here's Bo Fetting. Fetting's still on his feet. Fetting's gone. Looking to pass, playing off, coming left side, picked up by Cotton. Alex Cotton with the pick, he'll take it back, and into the end zone.
Turn and hand the ball off. Will Starkey, he thunders his way. 30, 20, one man to beat. He's got... Middle's got a man, that's Friddle. Look out, Friddle, 40, 30, he's loose, 20, 10, touchdown.
Halsted Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And a good Friday night. Welcome to another edition of High School Football on yourliveevent.com. I'm Joel Morgan coming to you live from Castleton. Central Cass High hosting the Kindred Vikings and what has been a matchup weeks in the making. What has been a matchup that these two teams have circled on their 2022 calendar to now all comes to a head here tonight on senior night for the Squirrels. Kindred, the defending state champions, have won 16 straight and a 6-0 start to this season. This year they have defeated Lisbon, Hillsborough, Central Valley, Linton, Oak Grove, Northern Cass, and Oaks last week, 42-7. In fact, they have posted three straight games scoring 45 or more points, rather 40 or more points, with 46, 49, or 42. Kindred, the consensus number one team in 11B football, has lived up to expectations this season. While the Central Cass Squirrels have been on a revenge tour since suffering that loss against Oaks back in week 2. They have rattled off 4 straight wins, defeating Northern Cass, Lisbon, Sargent County, and Lytton. They are 5-1 overall, 5-1 in Region 1 play. This game, so many implications as a benchmark for where you stand in your 2022 season. Two of the top teams in Region 1. Also, a win tonight for Central Cass. If they win by 14 or more points, it puts them in a position to have the tiebreaker for the number 1 seed in Region 1. Of course, if Kindred wins tonight, regardless of the score, they are the outright Region 1 champions, and they'll have the number 1 seed out of the region going into the playoffs, which are just weeks away. This is our pregame show. Central Cass and Kindred facing off tonight on yourliveevent.com. We're going to take a break. We'll hear from Matt Crane, head coach of the Vikings, when we return. This is High School Football on yourliveevent.com.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a local golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities, there hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
If you want help from a firm that has integrity and respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the betterment of the community, look no farther than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, Natick, Page, and Castleton. Or view our website, www.onsteadlaw.com.
As an American family agent, I look out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. This is Chris Heisey. Visit me online at chrisheisey.com. These days, everyone wants to save money. I can show you how easy it is by having multiple policies. By combining your auto and homeowner's insurance, I can put some change back into your pocket. My website again is chrisheisey.com. I want to be your American family agent.
American Family Insurance.
This meeting is being recorded.
We are on our pregame show, High School Football on yourliveevent.com. Big matchup tonight, Kindred against Central Cass. Matt Crane, coach of the Kindred Vikings, with us. Coach, successful season for you guys so far. That winning streak continues. You come into this year as defending state champions. I know you guys wanted to challenge yourself over the halfway point of the season. How do you feel things have gone?
Yeah, thanks for having me. Yeah, no, it's been fun. It's been a lot of fun. We've had like you said, a good season so far, but that's just it. You know, it's just so far. So we're we're trying to keep it going, trying to get better every single day, and trying to improve. So we're looking forward to the matchup against Central Cass. Should be a good one, and it always is. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
You guys defeated Oaks 42-7 last week. They were undefeated. They had a big win against Central Cass. Oaks always has great quarterback play, great line play. What went well for you guys in that victory?
Yeah, they do. They got a lot of they had a lot of talented kids. Unfortunately, going into that game, they just they weren't very healthy, and so we matched up with a team that didn't play the Central Cass, and so we didn't really see that same team that we saw on tape, and so we obviously we did what we had to do. We took advantage of that game and won the game and played our style of football, and so. We're going to go into Central Cass with a completely different mindset. What happened against Oaks and them and us and Oaks, that doesn't mean anything to us because it's, we know that it's going to be two good teams going at it on Friday night. And honestly, even if we were, 0-6 and they were 6-0, it would be a good game because, it's always a tough matchup.
Coming into this season, you guys returned so much of your line play. Your line, pretty much, I think you had everyone back from last year, both on offense and defense. You have a new quarterback. I look at your numbers rushing wise. You got a lot of guys who get in the mix. They move that football well. I mean, what can you say about how well your line's been playing all year?
Phenomenal. I can't say enough good things about them. That's where we hang our hat. That's what we want to do is pound the rock and they've done it. They've answered the bell. We've really transitioned into a run first team, and by this point of the year, that's where we're leaning heavy. And we know at the end of the year, when it comes down to it in North Dakota football, when you're trying to make that deep run, that the weather gets a little bad. You never know what you're going to get, and so if you got a solid run game that you can lean on, you got a chance. If you can play defense, you could run the ball. I know that's old school football thinking, but when the wind's howling and it's blowing snow or rain, it helps.
You mentioned playing Central Cass and how regardless of records, it's two football programs that love to play against each other. It's just become such a good rival, especially with the success both of your programs have had the last couple of years. I mean, how do the players respond to that, and how much do they enjoy having just that good matchup?
Oh, they love it, and that's just the thing is, I think it's fun to have that rivalry. It's you can relate it, as a sports fan, you look at, the great rivalries out there, you look at Duke, North Carolina, and, people, can really love one school and just, not want the other school to win because, we don't like that school or whatever. It's good for, high school football to have those rivalries. It's good for those kids to be excited about playing a team. And so as long as it's, healthy and we do it, the right way, those are things that, it's fun. It's fun to be a part of those big games and those big moments and to have one. And I'm certain we're going to have one on Friday night.
Let's talk about this Central Cass team. They had that loss to Oaks, and they've kind of been on a little bit of a revenge tour. They felt that they weren't as focused as they could have been. They've been playing some good football. Owen Wiersma obviously is going to be a focal point on their offense, but it seems last couple of weeks they're getting more guys into their mix. Defense is really playing well. I know you guys have been scouting them. What have you picked up on, and what are big keys for you guys coming into this game?
Yeah, I think what you said right there, Wiersma's a stud, and we're gonna do our best to try and slow him down because he's the cog that gets the wheel turning for them offensively. And so that's where it starts. We got to try and stop their run game, and that's really where it starts every week. But especially with this team and what they try to do, that's going to be a focus. And then watching their defense play, it's well coached. They got guys in good positions to make plays, and they're playing really well up front, and so they're getting a lot of pushback, and they're doing a nice job with their ends flying around to the football. So we're going to need to be on top of our game to try and establish that line of scrimmage and and work, because it certainly might be the best team up front we've played yet.
Looking at the matchup, as you mentioned, the line's going to match up, quarterback play matches up. You guys have a kicker. They have a very good kicker. If you had to think about one intangible that you'd have to put into this game that can be a big X factor on Friday, what's the first thing that maybe comes to mind?
It's always I think, cheat, and I'll give you two things. It's always ball security, and special teams, and it comes down to it. And when you got a tight game, which I assume it's going to be a tight game between us, every possession is going to count. So putting the ball on the turf, throwing the ball up in the air that you don't need to, little things like that. If we can take advantage of a situation like that, or if we're on the wrong end of it, it can come back to haunt you. So we got to be really cognizant of that. And then special team play, field position play. I mean, all of that is huge in a tight game, in a contested game.
Matt Crane, head coach of the Vikings, with us on the pregame. Thanks, Coach. Good luck.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
Team at Maple River Grain and Agronomy wishes the best of luck to the players in today's game. Maple River Grain and Agronomy is proudly serving producers, accessing markets, and building relationships in eastern North Dakota and western Minnesota. They offer a variety of grain marketing and agronomy solutions. See the latest updates by following MRGA on social media. They're active on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Check out the website at mrga.com to learn more about Maple River Grain and Agronomy and how they can serve you and your operation.
Here it's way more hands-on. The college has better equipment than the shop I'm at now. Like, you name it, they got it. You get to use your tools and your hands a lot more. My name is Sean, and I am here for my future.
First week of college, I can't tell you how many friends I've made. It's a family, you know what I mean? Like, every time I go to a meeting, like, everyone knows my name. They're always kind to me. I love it. I can't explain how much I love it here. My name is Junior, and I'm here for my future.
There we go. We're on the pregame show, Central Cast, hosting #1 Kindred here tonight on yourliveevent.com. We're joined by Tommy Butler, head coach of the Squirrels. Coach, you guys take the trip out to Linton. Big win over the Lions. A team, they're only 2 wins on the season, but they got some weapons on offense, quarterback, some skills players. Obviously, defense played really well. What was working for you guys?
Honestly, I thought that, to me, Linton's one of the most dangerous teams. They just, Coach Curtis has done a great job over there with those guys. They kind of took away our run game just a little bit in there. But I thought we did a really good job of not panicking right away. Again, I think as good as Owen is, I don't think that we're solely reliant just on him. If he doesn't, go for 150 yards, oh my gosh, we're never going to win. So I thought that was a good thing for us to see. But getting our run game going other ways with Peyton, and then being able to spread them out just a little bit was good. And then defensively, I mean, they made some really good plays against us. Like you said, their quarterback's super athletic. They went with some up-tempo stuff that was challenging, just getting plays in and out and stuff like that. So they were good, though. They did a really, really good job. But I thought our guys battled really well.
Something that's kind of been a story, I think, in every game for you guys this season, and you felt it the most against Oaks, has been the turnover battle, and your ability to create them, your ability to get ball security. Cade Olsen-Tinglestead has been a guy who's capitalized on those opportunities for you. I know he's had an interception. He's forced some fumbles. He's recovered some fumbles. In the linebacker position, he's had a great year. What can you say about his season?
Yeah, he has. He's done a great job. He's not the biggest dude in the world, but he's so instinctive. He's very smart. understands how to use his body well, in against some of those bigger guys. But honestly, to me, it's his brain that gets him to make the plays that he does. He asks really good questions all the time. When I'm installing stuff, like he thinks like a coach. So I think he does a tremendous job with that stuff. And again, he's not going to be the biggest guy, but he's not going to back away from anybody. Having that wrestling background, I mean, he'll stick it to anyone. So yeah, I just think it's his brain and his knowledge that allows him to play so well. And he's a huge benefit to our defense for sure.
I know you're a little impartial as being a wrestling coach yourself, but what is it about wrestling that lends itself so well to the game of football?
I think, for anybody, but really, especially those guys that play D-line and or just play, offensive, defensive line and linebackers and stuff like that. I just think that both of our starting corners are wrestlers. I think one, just getting into positions, especially defensively, to make tackles, understanding leverage, understanding the feeling of where guys are. A lot of times, that's the stuff you can't teach is feel. I can give you all the technique in the world, but if you can't feel what a guy is doing, it's hard to get off blocks. And I think that's what those guys do so well. And again, just the toughness factor. I mean, it's rare that you see a wrestler that's not a tough dude. Again, regardless of size, those guys are willing to stick their nose in anything. And so I think that's something for us that we love. I mean, we have a ton of wrestlers on our team that play for us. So, that's a big benefit, I think, for our team.
Season starting to wind down, 2 more games left. You both going to be at home in the playoff picture, well into the playoff picture in your region right now. And now you're playing Kindred, a big rival program, kind of probably the game you guys had circled on the calendar all year. A lot of those things become outside issues, maybe a little bit of a distraction factor. How have your players responded to maybe focusing through this upcoming game against Kindred and just the final 2 games of the year?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, I mean, to act like this isn't a big game, I think would be foolish. Our kids have wanted to play this game. I know Kindred's kids, I'm sure, are the exact same way. The fact that we got beat the way we did last year has been a driving force for us. I thought we've done a great job this year of not looking ahead to, just this one game. But now it's here. This is the game. I'm sure they circle it. We circle it. We want this game as much as any other game that we're going to play. So I think we've done a really good job of navigating that, of taking it one game at a time. And honestly, what we've been doing this week is just one practice at a time. We're not looking forward to the game. We're trying to get better, to get ready to replicate that game as best we can. Hard to replicate their size and their strength, but trying to make sure our guys feel as comfortable as they can to get in the positions to make those plays. And I think that we've done a good job of that. And that's why I'm looking forward to Friday night and seeing hopefully all of our hard work and dedication pay off.
You look at this Kindred Vikings team, it mirrors you in so many ways. Their line play, experience, very tough, very talented. They got a running back. They got a quarterback who can make some plays. They got a kicker. They got all these factors. What do you know that you guys really are going to need to hone in on in your play to get the win here, this big win against Kindred?
Defensively, it's stopping their run game. And again, not that that's easy. But I mean, they live and die on that. There hasn't been anybody that's been able to stop the run game in 2 years, I bet. So trying to slow it down, because again, they're going to run it 50 times in this game. So we got to be able to match it. I think that defensively, that's a big thing. And then they create explosive plays. Because you're going to play downhill, you're going to get in the box. They're going to make you play with 7, 8, 9 guys in the box. And if you can't stop the run, they're going to feed it on you. And the moment you get too many guys in there, you get nosy. They're going to pop a big one over your head. So, like I said, their quarterback can make throws. But they get wide open receivers all the time just because of how well they can run the ball. So for us on the back end, it's making sure you're staying disciplined, and then trying to let our front 7 guys really really dictate this game. Again, that's not going to be an easy thing for us to do, but that's the game plan, is to try to make sure you shut their run game down, and then offensively they're going to live in their 3-man front. And again, they're going to dare you to run it, and they're going to say we're bigger, stronger, and tougher than you are. And they're going to try to play some coverage behind it. And again, I don't think anybody's been able to run on them in 2 years. So we have to be able to establish a run game. Last year, we only had 40 yards rushing. Last year, they had 284 yards and ran for 5 touchdowns on us. So we have to be able to run the ball offensively, and then try to get our playmakers in space as best we can. Those will be our big things. And then again, going back to what you said is turnovers. We got to force some turnovers. And last year, I think we turned it over 4 times and they didn't. And you get 37-0 that way. So turning them over will be a big deal. But for us, it's, playing a little bit of ball control. And again, just trying to get our athletes in space and trying to make guys, win some one-on-one battles.
We've been talking with Tommy Butler, head coach of the Squirrels, here on our pregame show. Coach, thanks as always. Good luck.
I appreciate it, Joe. Go Squirrels.
This is Chris Brecken from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. I want to take this opportunity to say thank you to our growers. Your trust and fellowship is the driving force behind our dedication to your successful farming operation. We continue to invest in the education of our team to ensure your customer experience is outstanding. Thank you for the opportunity to be your planter experts. Stop by either of our locations in Hillsboro or Drayton, North Dakota, or visit planterdoc.com.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
At Cass County Mutual Insurance Company, they provide services to homeowners, farm owners, tenants, seasonal dwellings, mobile homes, and farm and personal liability. Cass County Mutual Insurance provides local service to all policyholders and is working with clients in 19 counties in the southeast portion of North Dakota. For more information about Cass County Mutual Insurance Company or to find an agent closest to you, go online to CassCountyMutualInsuranceCompany.com and use their agent locator. At Castleton Lumber, they want to be part of every stage of your building project from the ground up. Let them assist with planning your project timeline in a way that's affordable and efficient. Castleton Lumber has everything you need to get the look you love with windows, siding, roofing, and doors. From choosing the right materials to the finishing touches, you can count on the folks at Castleton Lumber. Stop in and talk with the crew today or call 347-4471. That's 347-4471.
Central Cass School's mission is to foster student excellence in cooperation with family and community and to provide educational opportunities in a safe and caring environment. Thank you to everyone who has helped make this mission a reality. The new STEM Center, Theater, Music Wing, Early Childhood Center, Wellness Center, and Athletic Complex will help set students up for success in school and life after graduation. They wish everyone at Central Cass good luck this year with academics and activities as you grow in the new space and move forward with excellence.
Welcome back to our pregame show. Number 1 defending state champions Kindred traveling out here to Castleton to take on the Central Cass Squirrels. A big 11B football matchup. Kindred has won 16 straight games going back to last year. Their last loss came in week 2 of the season last year. That was against Hillsboro Central Valley, 26-20, but they got their revenge against the Burros in the state championship game, 37-14. To get that win. Other games we have going on tonight throughout yourliveevent.com on our North Dakota side of our broadcast schedule. Already underway, actually, is Grand Forks, Red River, and Fargo North. Red River had a 7-0 lead in that homecoming matchup in North Fargo. Botno, undefeated Botno against Hillsboro Central Valley. Northern Cass against Lisbon. Griggs Mid-Cota against Maple River. And Thompson against Oak Grove. Those are the games we have for you here tonight as well on yourliveevent.com. See that broadcast schedule on our website. Check us out on Facebook or Twitter. Of course, watch games on demand at yourliveevent.com. We'll take another break here on our pregame show. More high school football coverage next. You're watching yourliveevent.com.
From all of us at Enbridge, thank you.
Thank you. Miigwech, and thank you for working on Line 3 replacement.
Thank you to everyone who supported this project.
Construction is complete on a new and safer pipeline that will deliver the North American energy that we all rely on every day. And it's done thanks to the support and hard work of thousands of people. I'm grateful for every single voice of support and every hour of labor put into this project. Thank you.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting what's important in life.
Your local Castleton agents, Scott Kramer and Tyler Wasleen, wish the Squirrels the best of luck this postseason.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms. Saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage. Our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
Kate's Kennels, located in Castleton, North Dakota. We offer boarding for all of your furry companions. Whether you're going on vacation or you have an emergency, we are here for you. We know they are a member of your family, and we will treat them as if they were one of our own. Kennel tours are always welcome. Check us out on Facebook at Kate's Kennels or visit our website at kateskennels.com. Give us a call at 701-347-4176 for all your furry friend boarding needs.
The Kindred Vikings Booster Club is an organization of parents and community members that supports and encourages the advancement to Kindred athletic programs, focusing on wholesome school spirit, promoting good sportsmanship, and developing high ideals of character. For more information, or if you'd like to be part of the Kindred Vikings Booster Club, send an email to kindredboosterclub@gmail.com. That's kindredboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Vikings!
Back here on our pregame show on yourliveevent.com, defending state champions #1, Kindred, taking on the Central Cass Squirrels here at Farmers Union Field in Castleton. Last season, Coach Butler mentioned that last season the meeting between these two teams, it went to the Kindred Vikings pretty handedly for the state champions. They defeated the Squirrels 37-0. Where Central Cass would go on to be a playoff team last year. It was defeated by Hillsborough Central Valley, the eventual runners-up in 11B football. We'll send it over to the PA announcer here for the singing of our national anthems to get you our starting lineups next on yourliveevent.com.
A student here at Central Cass will lead us as we honor America.
Strides
Thank you. Aaliyah Quickshriver, a student here at Central Cass.
In Castleton, as we get ready for the Squirrels and the Kindred Vikings. We got curious as you do.
Timeout to meet tonight's starting lineups. First, for the visitors on the scoreboard, the Kindred Vikings. Starting at center, number 74, Mason Nipstead. Starting at left tackle, number 77, Jack Packer. Left guard, number 67, Ethan Fornshell. Right tackle, number 75, Riley Sunram. Right guard, number 56, Blake Pushka. Wide receiver, number 23, Cameron Schwartzwalter. Tight end, number 5, Hunter Gindis. Wide receiver, number 21, Hyland Swenson. Running back, number 1, Charlie Bueller. Tailback, number 24, Trey Heinrich. And quarterback for the Vikings, number 6, Jordan Swenson. Vikings are coached by Nate Safe, Eric Burgod, Joe Harder, Brad Ambrosius, Ryan Sunram, Jacob Evans, and head coach Matt Crane.
That's number 1 for Kindred. You have to slow down this running game for the Central Cass Squirrels, because if you don't, Wiersma can make a very long 18.
Starting lineup for the home team on the scoreboard, your Central Cass Squirrels. Starting defense, a senior defensive tackle, number 67, Anthony Rule. A senior defensive tackle, number 69, Ryan Stafford. Defensive end for the Squirrels, a senior, number 59, Brandon Preston. Defensive end, a junior, number 51, Tyler Cruchet. Linebacker for the Squirrels, a junior, number 1, Marcus Gifford. The other linebacker position, a junior, number 8, Cade Olson Tinglestead. Linebacker, a senior, number 26, Owen Wiersma. Strong safety for the Squirrels, a senior, number 4, Cooper Johnson. Free safety, a junior, number 18, Braden Mitchell. Corners, a senior, number 23, Josiah Crandall. And at the other corner position, a junior, number 3, Peyton Lamar. Squirrels coached by Jason Vilke, Travis Lamar, Brian Lynch, Tyler Wasleen, Avery Locke, Nate Lukmeyer, Nick Jackson, Brent Nelson, Carson Renitz, and Riley Iverson.
That has been the announcement of the starting lineups. Kickoff when we return right here on YourLiveEvent.com.
This is Bailey Scott, a senior at Fargo Davies High School and the 2022-23 North Dakota High School Activities Association Distinguished Student. Educational athletics, including games like this one, teach a lifetime values such as respect for your opponents, coaches, officials, and classmates. There are few better places than athletic competition to demonstrate respect for others. By your demonstration of respect for those participating and watching today, you underscore that the most important part of high school competition is the people involved and not the game itself. A public service message from the North Dakota High School Activities Association and this radio station.
Back here on YourLiveEvent.com, 12 minutes goes up on our Bank North scoreboard. The opening kickoff will go to the Central Cass Squirrels. Peyton Lamar back there to return the kickoff along with Isaac Wisniewski. And it will be doing the kicking Riley Sunram for the undefeated Kindred Vikings. Everyone set to go. Here comes the whistle and the kickoff, and this one is going to take a bounce at about the 30, is picked up at the 22-yard line, and the return to the 30, and that is where Central Cass's offense will begin this opening drive of this game. 5-1 to the Central Cass Squirrels. The offenses of these two teams so similar in so many ways, and you have one big running back who's been carrying the load, and a couple guys mix in there, and that's Owen Wiersma, 792 yards coming into this game. 14 touchdowns last year, set the single season touchdown mark by a running back, set the career mark as well. The offense will come out. 1st and 10 at their 32-yard line are the Central Cass Squirrels. Here comes the first snap, but it's going to be a handoff, and turning the edge is Wiersma, and Wiersma forced out about the 36-yard line, and Wiersma will pick up some positive yards on the first carry of the game. 2nd down and 6. That was Swenson who corralled him out of bounds. Callan Swenson took him out on the near sideline, and they're going to give him 7 on that run. So a 2nd down and 7, good run to start things off. This defense for Kindred has been one of the best in the state. We'll tell you about those numbers coming up, but first, 2nd down and 3. The Squirrels set a man in motion, tucking and running as Mitchell. Mitchell comes outside, threw for a first down at the 47-yard line. And Mitchell with the keeper. That will be a first down coming for Central Cass. Heinrich got the tackle, but a first down coming nonetheless. Coming into this contest, Kindred has only allowed 71 rushing yards a game, just 4 rushing touchdowns a season. They are very efficient of shutting down running games. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line for the Squirrels, looking to open up scoring. Play action coming as Mitchell throws. This one completed, and it'll be brought out of bounds by Peyton Lamar. Lamar, I believe, will pick up 6 on that completion, and it's a 2nd down and 6. And they'll make it 9 yards on the completion. So Lamar, who's gotten in the mix offensively the last couple of weeks, has been another weapon for the Squirrels team, brings them close to another first down and puts them into plus territory. A handoff to Wiersma, goes around the right side, gets some blocking, open field, through at the 40, taken down at the 36-yard line. Wiersma will get the first down. And Wiersma about 15 yards on 2 carries, and another first down comes the way of the Squirrels. They have come out strong here on this opening drive against the defending state champion Kindred Vikings. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line of Kindred. We are just under 11 minutes to go in this first quarter. 2 receivers far side, 1 on the near side for the quarterback Mitchell. Man set in motion, that's Lamar. Mitchell with the keeper, comes around the near side looking for some blocking, brought down in the backfield. Buer with the tackle brings him back to the 40, and that will be a loss of 3. And now Mitchell is down on the field, and we're going to get an official's timeout. So an injured Squirrel on the field, and actually it's looking like might be Wiersma down on the field. So that was Wiersma with the carry. Buer with the tackle, and he is down. Officials timeout. We'll step aside. Back with more on YourLiveEvent.com.
Degelman does put the effort and time into their employees by training them.
It's something that you think you couldn't do, but you can actually do it because you were trained to do it.
Once I got my confidence up, now I just feel pride.
I'm very proud to be leading the team that builds the toughest product in the manufacturing and agricultural industry.
Wiersma gets help to the near sideline. 2nd down and 13. Dropping back is Mitchell. Mitchell has time, looking for an open receiver, takes a shot, connects with Lamar, and Lamar down at the 19-yard line, a 21-yard completion. And a first down for the Squirrels. So the Squirrels, without their top running back, will put the workload on Isaac Wisniewski right out the gate. They continue what has been a successful opening drive for the Squirrels. They're inside the red zone, 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line as we approach 10 minutes to go in the first quarter. Scoreless game. Opening drive for the Squirrels. 1 receiver far side, 2 on the near side. And it's Mitchell waiting for the snap. They'll look back to their sideline, 7 seconds on the play clock. And it's a handoff to Wisniewski. He'll find an opening, and he'll get positive yards on his first carry. This one up to about the 5-yard line. He'll get 4, and it's a 2nd down. Something Coach Butler has talked about all season is getting more weapons around Wiersma, Wisniewski, Lamar, all those guys, Johnson, Bachmeyer, they've all been in on the mix. And now they need it here, one of their biggest games of the season, as they go up against Kindred. It's a 2nd down and 6. Josiah Crandall will come out as a receiver on the far side. It'll be Mitchell and Wisniewski in the backfield. Three receivers on the near side for the 2nd down and 6 at the 15-yard line. Some movement in formation by the Squirrels, and a handoff to Wisniewski. Tries to go for a cut. The defense is right there, and it looks like Nipstead will get the tackle, and it may be a loss of a yard and a 3rd down. So a 3rd down and 6 will be no gain. So the Squirrels will get no gain on that carry. They're at the 15-yard line. Don't forget, in their back pocket, they have Carter Verkota, has completed 1 field goal this season. It was a 28-yard field goal. He has been successful in the kicking game, has just missed a couple this year. Here we go on 3rd down. Mitchell drops back, shot at the end zone, and in and out of the hands of Cooper Johnson, the intended receiver, an incompletion. And Johnson took a hit after missing that pass, and now they will bring out special teams. Here comes Carter Verkota to attempt a field goal, and the Squirrels want to open up scoring. They do not want to end this drive without picking up points against the defending state champion Kindred Vikings, #1 team in 11B football. It's about a 31-yard field goal attempt. Verkota trying to get his 2nd field goal. This would be his longest. If he completes it, here it goes, and this one is blocked. Trey Heinrich gets a hand on this one, so the drive ends on a missed field goal, and Kindred will take over at about their 22-yard line. Special teams a factor early in this game, which has kind of been the story of the season for Kindred, or rather Central Cass.
Kindred ball, they'll take over 1st and 10.
And it'll be a 1st and 10 Kindred on their 15-yard line, 8:24 to go 1st quarter. So the Vikings weather the storm. Their offense, led by Jorgen Swenson, their quarterback, will step to the line of scrimmage. Charlie Buer has been their lead running back. He has missed quite a few yards on this season. Trey Heinrich has also been a big part of their running game. Rather, it's been Heinrich who has been the big part of their running game. He is wrapped around at the 20, and he will get about 5 yards on the carry. Buer, the fullback, Heinrich, the running back, 608 yards coming into this game. He'll get 2 yards on that run and a 2nd down and 8. Not seeing if Wiersma has returned to the game quite yet. And now he is on the sideline. Also, two-way player playing linebacker for the Squirrels team. Man in motion set by the Vikings. This one will be pitched to the hands of Swenson, and Swenson comes around and is taken down at about the 25-yard line on the pitch to Swenson. He'll pick up about 5. And that will make it a 3rd down and 5. When you look at what Kindred has in their offense, you have Swenson, who's a receiver, Opgrand, who's a receiver, Almaris, a receiver. Those guys pick up their fair share of rushing yards. They run a lot of sweeps, just like Central Cass does. This is a 3rd down and 5 at the 25-yard line. Swenson calls for the snap. It's a handoff, and it looks like a stop behind the line of scrimmage. Heinrich looks like he is taken down at the 25. Will be no gain. Bifford comes through with the big tackle. And now a 4th down, and Central Cass will force Kindred to flip the field. They put Carter Maggio back to return the punt. So both teams scoreless on their opening drive. Kindred goes 3 and out. Sunram will do the punting, and this will go straight up, and Maggio will call for the catch and will make it at their 44-yard line, and the Squirrels offense will come out, and coming out with them is Owen Wiersma. Again, Wiersma, a few plays into the start of this game, went down after being tackled. Looked like something with his ankle, was taped up by the trainer, now back out there on the field, did not play a defensive snap. Squirrels seemingly moved the ball at will on that opening drive against Kindred. 2 near side receivers, 1 on the far side. 1st and 10, a Central Cass at their own 44-yard line. Hand off to Wiersma, goes around the right side, gets some blocking. Wiersma to the 50, taken down at the 45-yard line. And Wiersma will get the run on the 1st down. Oh, they're going to call him shy. about a half a yard shy of the first down, but into plus territory. And any questions about Wiersma bouncing back after taking that hit? Well, he showed him there by getting him close to another first down. Pearson on the far side, a receiver along with him. That will be Lamar, one receiver on the near side, and Cooper Johnson. A handoff to Wiersma, and absorbs a hit, bounces around, gets enough for the first down. Wiersma tried to go up the A gap, and it was all clogged up, bounced around towards the near side. Train Heinrich took him down, but he did get the first down. So another first down coming for Central Cass. They are at Kindred's 44-yard line. Clock continues to move. 5 minutes, 24 seconds and counting to go in the first quarter on our Bank North scoreboard. Two run-heavy teams, and you imagine the quarter going as quick as it has as a pair of receivers either side coming for Braden Mitchell. Mitchell 2 for 3 on completion attempts, and he will hand it off to Wiersma. He is brought down in the backfield. No, will extend it out at least to the line of scrimmage. Rather, that was Wisniewski with the carry. Opgran got through and wrapped him around, but Wisniewski churned it forward. And I think he may have actually turned that into a positive yard. So it looks like he was dead to rights in the backfield. Instead, a positive yard, and now a 2nd down and 9. Ball will come to the 43-yard line. Wisniewski remains in the backfield. 2 receivers far side, 2 on the near side. 2nd down and 9. Mitchell drops back, throws, and it's intercepted. No, it's dropped. Opgran had it in his hands, and he was thinking about his first few steps off the interception and dropped it, so the Squirrels catch a break. Max Opgran had all sorts of open field around him. Will go down as an incompletion. Stops time with 4:33 left in the first quarter. 3rd down and 9 for Central Cass. Their last drive ended on a blocked field goal. And they'll put a receiver out there on the far side. 2 on the far side, 1 near side. Mitchell dropping back, looking for coverage. Taken out of the pocket. A flag comes down near the line of scrimmage. And Mitchell taken down at the 40, but we'll see what the call comes from the official. That penalty marker's right there at the 50-yard line. And it will be holding on Central Cass. So the Squirrels will lose some yards. Putting them back inside of their own 45. And they are back to the 40. Losing 16 yards will be the Squirrels, and a 3rd down and 26. Squirrels back to their own 40, a 3rd and long. Complete understatement. They have some yards to make up. They'll get some movement at the line of scrimmage, have some time on the play clock here. 9 seconds to go. Mitchell coming back. They need chunk yardage. Mitchell gets pressure, throws a screen pass, finds Lamar. Lamar towards the outside, stopped at about the 48-yard line, so Lamar gets a completion of 8. Lamar's 2nd completion reception of the game, and on a 3rd, 4th, and about 18, Central Cass is forced to flip the field. Riker Brush averaging about nearly 39 yards a punt is ready to go. 2 back to return this punt for Kindred. Kindred has already factored in special teams since tonight's game, as this kick will go to the far side and touches down at the 20. He's going to keep rolling. They're going to throw a flag, and I think they're going to say Buer called for a fair catch and was made contact. We'll see what the call comes from the official. So the flag is down right now at the 20. That's where the penalty marker is. We have not seen an official call.
Interference penalty on the Squirrels.
And it will be interference against Central Cass. So Kindred will get some yards tagged on the front of this drive. You're watching coverage of Class 11B Region 1 football here on YourLiveEvent.com. Joel Morgan here on the call. Jake Wetruba with us here on the camera for tonight's game. 16-game winning streak coming into tonight for Kindred, number 1 team in the state, consensus number 1 team. This will go to their 35-yard line. The Vikings a 1st and 10 at their 35. Swenson, the snap. It will be a handoff. Heinrich to the outside, gets free for a 1st down, and it gets an extra push. Is down about the 49-yard line. It will be a 14-yard run and a 1st down. Anthony Houle finally making the tackle to stop the run of Trey Heinrich. Again, just over 600 yards, 12 touchdowns on the season. It'll be a 1st and 10. Kindred at their own 49-yard line. Kindred on the far hash. They've scored over 40 points in 3 consecutive games. So their offense has been high-powered, to say the least, this season. Another running play. It's Heinrich with the carry, and he is down at about the 45. And that will be 6 yards for him on the run and a 2nd down and 4. First possession of the game for the Vikings. They went 3 and out. They were forced to punt. Now at the 45 of Central Cass. And another run attempt. Heinrich will come with the middle, is wrapped around, keeps the legs churning, and will be stopped shy of the 1st down. There was a whole pile of squirrels around him, and Kate Olsen-Tinglestead was the one to stop the run. And I would say about 3.5 yards for Heinrich on the run, but shy of a 1st down. And about 3rd and 1 for Kindred. 2 minutes, 39 seconds and counting left in the first quarter of the scoreless game tonight at Farmers Union Field. Swenson sets a man in motion. And it's going to be a direct snap, and it comes right to Buer, the fullback, and he is pushed back, and he will not get a 1st down.
Isaac Wisniewski, Marcus Biffert, Dylan Sale all in on the stop.
Whole gang of squirrels making the stop. And now we're going to get a penalty flag coming down. It will be against the Kindred Vikings. So the Squirrels got the stop, and then Kindred gets called for the penalty. So that will bump back Kindred, and it will be replay that down.
3rd down, Squirrel fans.
So a 3rd down again. 3rd down and 6. Trips right, one on the far side. From the pistol, Swenson awaits the snap, dropping back, gets pressured, looks, tries to run up the middle, and is stopped at the 45-yard line. Jorgen Swenson had a good read and then was closed on quickly. Olsen-Tinglestead with the stop.
How about that Squirrel defense?
And now we'll bring up a 4th down.
4th down for the Vikings.
Swenson had a few yards on that run. Maggio back to return the punt. So Kindred forced to punt for the 2nd time. And this one touches down at the 20. Actually, that was Cooper Johnson to return the punt. This one rolls inside the 10, and a good punt from the D1 prospect Riley Sunram. And the Squirrels will start a drive. They will start this drive at their 9-yard line. So far, with the minute 19 left in quarter 1, this game has lived up to the billing we expected from the top team in the class, and then a team that's been right up there on the cusp, one of the top teams in Region 1 the last few years in Central Cass. 1st and 10 from the 9-yard line. The Squirrels looking for some breathing room. Mitchell waiting for the snap. Snap comes his way, looks to the left side, pumps, comes out to the side to run, has one on him, is able to connect, throws on the run, and it's a completion to the 32. Ashton Sapechki will get the completion, and it will be a 1st down. 23-yard completion. Squirrels will be at their 32. They will step to the line of scrimmage inside of a minute to play. 9 seconds on the play clock. They will have to snap the football, and it will be a handoff on a running play. The defense from Kindred is all over. It'll be no gain. And I believe it was Wiersma with the run attempt.
Blake Kushka and Hunter Bindus in on the stop.
No gain for Wiersma.
No gain on the play.
And
10 coming up for the Squirrels.
it's about 26 and counting. 4-second difference between the play clock and the game clock. Second down and 10 at the 31. Throw towards the flat, connects with Johnson. Johnson around the outside, pushed out at the 40. So a 9-yard completion to Cooper Johnson. And he is forced out of bounds. That will stop time with 8.7 seconds to go in the quarter.
Number 24, Trey Heinrich on the tackle.
Ball will be put at the 41-yard line, and a 3rd down and 1 for the Squirrels, 8.7 seconds. I thought we were at the point with just one more play before the quarter expired. Now we're at the point of, I don't know how many plays the way this tempo has been going. Mitchell awaits the snap, has it, and flags coming down all around. It's a big run, enough for a first down, but I imagine that will get nixed, and it'll be on the movement at the line of scrimmage.
Trey Heinrich on the tackle, penalty flag down.
Let's check the mark. If it stands, it's a 7-yard first down run. But the officials tell us it will not.
False start penalty.
And it'll be a false start against the Squirrels. So the Squirrels had enough for a first down. Instead, will lose some yards. It'll be a 3rd down and 6. Back to their 36-yard line, and they're going to run off time as quarter number 1 is in the books. 1 quarter of play out here tonight in Castleton. It is Kindred scoreless, Central Cass scoreless. It's high school football on YourLiveEvent.com.
We've been around long enough to know that research in the lab reaps rewards in the field. At the Ses van der Haaf Innovation Center, we're working to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature. We're dedicated to improving what we produce, so you can be too. Contact your local Ses van der Haaf dealer to learn about our varieties suited for your soils, because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Ses van der Haaf, a passion that grows.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
Back here on YourLiveEvent.com, Kindred Central Cass, no score through 1 quarter of play. These two teams have been very evenly matched. It will be the Squirrels football to start the second quarter. 3rd down and 6 from their own 36-yard line. Squirrels on the opening drive after getting the kickoff. Got inside the red zone and tried a field goal, unable to connect as that one was blocked. So the blocked field goal has been one of the biggest difference makers so far in this game. And here come the Squirrels, 12 minutes back up on our scoreboard, our Bank North scoreboard, 3rd down and 6. Squirrels at their 36-yard line. And play action. Mitchell looks, throws towards the sideline, and it takes a hop in front of the hands of Lamar, the intended receiver, an incompletion. And that will take 6 seconds off the clock. It is now a 3rd down and 6. Make that a 4th down and 6. Riker Brush coming out, and the Squirrels will punt. Kindred will send 2 back to return. Last time the Squirrels punted, an interference penalty came in favor of the Vikings. Snap to Brush. And this one deep back. Buer will pick it up at the 25-yard line and is deep behind the 25. Tries to run. Defense is there, and he is brought down. Buer takes the hit. I believe it was Wisniewski, the flanker on the tackle. We'll see where the spot comes of the football. Kindred, I believe, will start at their 26-yard line, 27-yard line, 1st and 10.
Viking ball, they'll have it 1st and 10.
Kindred this season averaging 374 total yards per game. It's been the rushing game that has been strong, 262. And now there's a penalty out, and that will back up the Vikings even further. They'll go back to their 15-yard line. So Kindred, a 1st and 10 from their 15. Buer and Heinrich in the backfield for the quarterback Swenson, and Swenson will go with Heinrich, runs around the outside and is wrapped around by Bifford at his stop for a gain of 2.
Marcus Bifford, the tackle. Put a 2-yard gain on the play.
Heinrich gets 2. It's a 2nd down and 8 for the Vikings. They're up to their 17-yard line. Minute 20 and counting to go in this first half. Again, the point we thought we would be here, a scoreless football game. One receiver either side, one in the backfield. Man gets set in motion in Swenson. Swenson will settle in the slot on the far side. Jorgen Swenson gets the snap, a handoff. Heinrich up the middle will bring some defenders with him, an impressive run. Let's see if it's enough for a 1st down. Trey Heinrich maybe a half a yard shy of a 1st down. He'll get 6 yards, and it's a 3rd and 1.
3rd down, Squirrel fans.
Last time it was a similar looking position for Kindred. Central Cass got the stop, and then Kindred was called for a penalty. 3rd and 1. Kindred at their own 24-yard line. And it's a handoff to Heinrich, goes around, gets the 1st down, and gets the big push to get the ball up to the 30-yard line.
Kate Olsen-Tinglestead, Braden Mitchell on the tackle.
So Trey Heinrich will get the 1st down, and the Vikings keep possession of the football.
1st and 10, Kindred at their own 30-yard line.
Clock resumes. There'll be 10 minutes left in the first half. By the time this ball gets snapped by Kindred, 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line. Hand off to Heinrich again. Defense is all over him, and he has stopped at the line of scrimmage. Heinrich's 9th carry by my count, and a 2nd down and 10. Dylan Sell on the tackle on that play. And they'll give Heinrich 2 on the carry, so a 2nd down and 8. 9:40 and counting to go in the first half. Kindred has not lost since week 2 last year. They lost to Hillsborough Central Valley 26-20. Lone receiver near side, 3 in the backfield for Swenson. And a handoff to Heinrich again. He'll get a push past the 35-yard line. Heinrich will get 5 on the run. It'll be about 3rd down and 3. Look at the scores this season that Kindred has been able to put up. Their closest one was 19-0 week 1 against Lisbon, then 36-0, 38-21, 46-14, 49-7, 42-7. That was against Oaks last week. Oaks is the only team that's defeated Central Cass this season. 3rd down and 4. Kindred at their own 36-yard line. Heinrich gets set in motion. Rather, that Swenson gets set in motion with the keepers. Jorgen Swenson. Swenson a 1st down. Picks up some blocks to the 50, to the 40, and a big run comes from Jorgen Swenson.
The ball carrier. Cooper Johnson, Peyton Lamar in on the tackle.
Swenson's 2nd carry, and it's a big one. Results in not just a 1st down, but the ball will get put to the 40. Kindred's offense settling in here on this drive. 1st and 10 at the Squirrels' 40-yard line. 19 seconds on the play clock as the Vikings will go to the line of scrimmage. They'll put one receiver out on the far side. Again, multiple players on the backfield for Swenson. That's what created the misdirection on that last play. He'll go to Heinrich, who moves towards the left side, avoids the first tackle, avoids the 2nd down at the 29-yard line. And that is an 11-yard run and a 1st down. Cooper Johnson able to make the tackle to stop Trey Heinrich.
1st down. 1st and 10, Kindred at the Squirrel 30-yard line.
So far has been the best offensive series for the Kindred Vikings. And a handoff to Heinrich will veer towards the right side, avoids a tackle, head down past the 25, is stopped at the 24. Heinrich will get 6 and a second down and 4. And this is what Coach Butler had talked about in the pregame. Said that this team will make you play in the box. You'll collapse it on the running back. Second down and 4 for Kindred, and now Kindred is putting 2 receivers on the near side. Wouldn't be shocked if they start implementing that pass into this offensive series, and it's going to be a direct snap and a run, enough for a first down. Heinrich up to the 15-yard line. Rather, that's Charlie Buer, the fullback, will bring this one to the 15-yard line. His second carry for the first down. Of course, they'll do that with you. That's the second play they've had on a direct snap. Their last one would have been a first down had it not been for the penalty. Inside the red zone for the first time is the Vikings. First and 10 at the 16 of Central Cass. Tackling struggles right now for Central Cass, and Kindred has been capitalizing. Jorgen Swenson awaits the snap. Has it, goes to Heinrich. Heinrich spins, went from left to right, is brought down maybe a yard or 2 on the carry.
Dylan Sell, Micah Van Hall, Kadolson Tinglestead all in on the tackle.
So some positive yards, 2 yards on that pickup. Second down and 8.
For the Vikings from the Squirrel 14.
Ball at the 14 of Central Cass. Heinrich gets the handoff and is stopped in the backfield. Cruchet made the initial hit. Dylan Sell came in and cleaned it up. And that will be a loss and makes it a 3rd down and 10.
Loss on the play, 3rd and 10 for the Vikings.
Don't forget, Kindred has a kicker of their own. And Riley Sunram. So you can get the stop here on a 3rd down, but you're going to have to maybe potentially block a field goal. And Kindred lets some time run off the clock, and then they'll call for a timeout. Timeout, Kindred Vikings, 5:22 left to play in the second quarter. No score on the Bank North scoreboard. We'll be back on yourliveevent.com.
Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region with the Coaches Show every Wednesday night on yourliveevent.com.
Goes deep down the middle, has a man, Soka Porter! Soka Porter to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, and taken down there.
We'll dive into the latest stories from North Dakota and Minnesota.
And there's the block by Reese.
That's the Coaches Show with me, Joe Lancello, on yourliveevent.com every Wednesday night starting at 7.
Kindred taking a timeout on what has been their best drive so far of this game. Kindred facing a 3rd and 10 at Central Cass's 16-yard line.
Here we go, Squirrel fans. 3rd and 10 for the Vikings.
Both teams at the line of scrimmage. And it'll be a run towards the right side, and through for the first down, and then some is Heinrich, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Kindred.
Trey Heinrich, a 16-yard run.
Trey Heinrich in the end zone.
And Kindred scores first. It's a 6-0 lead on the Bank North scoreboard for Heinrich. That is his 13th touchdown of the season. Comes at the 5:16 mark of the second quarter. And here comes Sunram attempting the extra point. Hasn't missed very many this year and was close to getting hands on it was the Squirrels. But Sunram will put down the extra point. That is good. On the Bank North scoreboard, Kindred 7, Central Cass. Coming back to respond when we return on yourliveevent.com.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community. One that you can be proud of. where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a local golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities, there hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
If you want help from a firm that has integrity and respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the betterment of the community, look no farther than Onset Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo.
Trey Heinrich, his 13th touchdown of the season. Here comes the Squirrels trying to answer back, and the return by Cruchet will put him at about the 24-yard line. Colton Cruchet with the return. It was a scoreless first quarter, and then Kindred's offense came out here in the second quarter, and it was just one of the most hands-on drive we've seen. Heinrich was able to really settle in and march this one upfield, and you knew on that third down, you get that stop, you might have to stop a field goal, but Trey Heinrich was able to find some open field and find his way into the end zone. 1st and 10, Squirrels at their own 24-yard line. Braden Mitchell out, snap, comes back, has time, looks, gets pressured, throws, and almost connects as he was getting tackled to Peyton Lamar, and Lamar would have had time for a first down, but it's an incompletion. Mitchell held that play as long as he could and took that big hit from Riley Sunram, and it was in and out of the hands of Lamar, an incompletion. And now a 2nd down and 10, stops time with 5:04 left to go in this first half. Two near side receivers, two on the far side. Mitchell out. Wisniewski on this side. Wisniewski gets the handoff, getting chased by Sunram, able to turn a corner and get positive yards. Wisniewski somewhere down at the 26, 27-yard line, and he'll get some yards, and it brings up a 3rd down. Upgrand Bindis with the tackle.
About a 4-yard gain on the play.
Wisniewski will pick up 4 yards. Owen Wiersma has had some limited carries in this game. The lead rusher for Central Cass was injured a few plays into the game and has been in and out, but it's been Isaac Wisniewski, the junior, who has been the workhorse in the backfield. 3rd down and 6 at their 28-yard line. Mitchell has time, avoids a tackle, needs to pick up a block downfield, and he is stopped at the 30 by Max Opgrand. So Mitchell will get a couple yards as he scrambles out, but not enough for the first down as the punting unit comes out.
4th and 3 coming up for the Squirrels.
4th down and 3, Riker Brush will come out and punt the football. Kindred's offense will come out. 3:50 left in the first half. Time continuing to wind down. And now a change in the offense. And some movement on the line, and now looks like Central Cass wants a timeout. And now we'll get a timeout from Central Cass. They brought their punting unit out and then started moving players around formation. Carter Maggio, who's the other quarterback on this team, dropped back with an empty backfield. You saw the defense change for Kindred, and then just confusion at the line of scrimmage. So the Squirrels having to take a timeout with 3:29 left to go in the half. Maggio can boot that ball as well, so you're wondering if they're just trying to throw some confusion into Kindred special teams, and instead got themselves confused as now they will come back out. And Riker Brush is out, and so he will punt, so they will not veer away from clipping the field. Brush punting from their own 20-yard line. Buer is going to return the punt, and this snap is high. Brush will pick it up, and Brush, just trying to avoid the big loss, is tackled at the 9-yard line. Two big special plays miscues coming for Central Cass.
21 with a tackle, Kylan Swenson. Viking ball, 1st and 10. They'll have it at the 10-yard line.
Kindred will have it at the 10-yard line. It's a 1st and goal. Snap was just high. Brush picked it up, and right away he had some pressure on him, know where he could really go. Kindred looking to score back-to-back touchdowns and make it a 14-0 game. Snap to Swenson, goes to Heinrich. Heinrich finds a crease, avoids the tackle, taken down at about the 3-yard line. Heinrich, 15 carries by my count, has scored 4 touchdowns has scored 13 touchdowns this season. You give a team like Kindred, defending champions, #1 team in the state, a chance at a short field, and they will make you pay. Central Cass trying to change the tide on a 3rd and goal from 3 yards out, and a handoff to Heinrich, and he is stuffed at the 1-yard line and stopped.
Heinrich, the ball carrier.
Heinrich gets a yard, but that will make it 3rd and goal.
Stop short of the goal line. 3rd down, Squirrel fans. 3rd down.
I mean, short of forcing a turnover for Central Cass, damage control here is limiting to Kindred to 3 points. Of course, Kindred on that botched punt playing with house money slightly. Let's see what they do here, and it'll be a handoff to Heinrich, and he is stopped yet again at the 1-yard line.
Heinrich, the ball carrier, stopped short of the
And
goal line.
short of the goal line, Trey Heinrich, and a 4th and goal. And Kindred, no indication that they are going to try the field goal. Kindred wants this touchdown. Minute 42 and counting left in the half. 15 seconds left on the play clock, and maybe Coach Crane and company some decision making right now. Sunram 25 for 28 on extra point attempts. He has made 1 field goal this year, and now they will take a timeout. Kindred takes a timeout. We'll be back on YourLiveEvent.com.
Natick, Page, and Castleton. Or view our website, www.onstedlaw.com.
As an American family agent, I look out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. This is Chris Heisey. Visit me online at chrisheisey.com. These days, everyone wants to save money. I can show you how easy it is by having multiple policies. By combining your auto and homeowner's insurance, I can put some change back into your pocket. My website again is chrisheisey.com. I want to be your American family agent.
American Family Insurance.
Back here on YourLiveEvent.com, and it's a timeout taken for the Kindred Vikings. Kindred leads 7-0 on the Bank North scoreboard. It's a 4th and goal from the 1-yard line for Kindred. Central Cass looking for the big defensive stand. And I had thought initially that Kindred on a 4th and goal was going to go for the field goal attempt to try to make it a 10-0 game, but no, they want the touchdown. Here we go, 4th and goal from the 1-yard line. Snap to Heinrich, goes to the right side. A flag is down. He was stopped shy of the end zone, but there is a flag down at the 1-yard line. Central Cass is celebrating, but let's see what the call is. It was against Kindred, a legal procedure, but they will decline. Squirrels will get the ball back. 1:23 mark of 2nd quarter. That'll get you energized.
Let the turnover on down, 1st and 10 for the Squirrels.
So the Squirrels will celebrate that move, and then we'll have to get right back to work. So as of now, the botched punt attempt has not cost him any points, as a quick throw at the 1-yard line, and it's a completion to Cooper Johnson, and Johnson brings it up to the 4-yard line.
For 23, the
Cameron Sorchwalter, the junior, picking up the tackle. Couple yards picked up here for Central Cass. A 2nd down and 8. Looking at a minute left to go in the first half. Tell you what, a saved touchdown is as good as a touchdown at this point in the game, down 7-0. Don't expect the Squirrels. They will try to march us upfield, but I wouldn't expect them to try to go for a big play here so close to their own end zone. It's going to be a run attempt and some big yards coming up to the 10-yard line. I believe that was Lamar. Rather, that was Wisniewski. Wisniewski will get up to the 10-yard line, and he'll be shy of a first down. First Class Mortgage halftime show coming up next. The Squirrels will have to run a play. About a 1.5 difference between the play clock and the game clock, and they come out here and they will concede this first half after their defense gets the job done at the 1-yard line. And one half of play out here tonight in Castleton on the Bank North scoreboard. Kindred 7, Central Cass scoreless. And now they're saying there's still time on the clock. And they called the timeout, so we'll still have time left to play here in our first half. A little premature on that call. There's a timeout on the field. Kindred takes a timeout, and we'll stop it with 4.8 seconds to go in this first half.
Don't forget the girls are going around.
First Class Mortgage halftime show coming up. And both of these teams looking forward to this matchup. Both of these teams knowing what was on the line, what is on the line, still here today. And they're going to add some more time to the clock. And it's 6 seconds left to play in the half. Charlie Buer is back at the 40, about a position to return a punt. And the punting team is coming out for Central Cass. Riker Brush making his way from the sideline. 3rd down and 2. And now we're going to get timeout, and it will be Central Cass.
Timeout on the field. Timeout, Central Cass.
So the Squirrels didn't like what they saw in that formation. They'll take a timeout. We'll be back on YourLiveEvent.com.
Team at Maple River Grain and Agronomy wishes the best of luck to the players in today's game. Maple River Grain and Agronomy is proudly serving producers, accessing markets, and building relationships in eastern North Dakota and western Minnesota. They offer a variety of grain marketing and agronomy solutions. See the latest updates by following MRGA on social media. They're active on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Check out the website at mrga.com to learn more about Maple River Grain and Agronomy and how they can serve you and your operation.
7-0 Kindred leading Central Cass on the Bank North scoreboard. First Class Mortgage halftime show coming up. Thanks for being with us on this Friday night. One more game left after tonight for Central Cass. That'll be EEK next week. We'll have that for you on YourLiveEvent.com. Kindred has Sargent County and then EEK left on their schedule. 6 seconds left to play in the half. And Brush ready to punt. Snap comes. Brush's punt. That is off, and it comes out about the 40.
Riker Brush with a punt for the Squirrels.
That took 4 1/10 seconds off the clock. 3 1/10. Either way, it's 1.9 seconds left.
Punt goes out of bounds.
And they will put it at the 30. So now the Vikings will have the football. Kind of had Kindred or Central Cass looked like they had run off the time, but a timeout was called, and then it was back on the field. see what Kindred does here. A chance at one play. Essentially, you're getting a free play out here as dropping back is Swenson, rolling out to the near side. Swenson has time. Shot at the end zone. Going to be a jump ball, and it's knocked away. Incomplete. The defense was all over it. And that will end our first half. It's in the books. 7-0 Kindred on the Bank North scoreboard. Halftime show coming up next on yourliveevent.com.
Here it's way more hands-on. The college has better equipment than the shop I'm at now. Like, you name it, they got it. You get to use your tools and your hands a lot more. My name is Sean, and I'm here for my future.
First week of college, I can't tell you how many friends I've made. It's a family, you know what I mean? Like, every time I go to a meeting, like, everyone knows my name. They're always kind to me. I love it. I can't explain how much I love it here. My name is Junior, and I'm here for my future.
This is Chris Brecken from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. I want to take this opportunity to say thank you to our growers. Your trust and fellowship is the driving force behind our dedication to your successful farming operation. We continue to invest in the education of our team to ensure your customer experience is outstanding. Thank you for the opportunity to be your planter experts. Stop by either of our locations in Hillsboro or Drayton, North Dakota, or visit planterdoc.com.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
Cass County Mutual Insurance Company, they provide services to homeowners, farm owners, tenants, seasonal dwellings, mobile homes, and farm and personal liability. Cass County Mutual Insurance provides local service to all policyholders and is working with clients in 19 counties in the southeast portion of North Dakota. For more information about Cass County Mutual Insurance Company or to find an agent closest to you, go online to CassCountyMutualInsuranceCompany.com and use their agent locator. At Castleton Lumber, they want to be part of every stage of your building project from the ground up. Let them assist with planning your project timeline in a way that's affordable and efficient. Castleton Lumber has everything you need to get the look you love with windows, siding, roofing, and doors. From choosing the right materials to the finishing touches, you can count on the folks at Castleton Lumber. Stop in and talk with the crew today or call 347-4471. That's 347-4471.
Central Cass School's mission is to foster student excellence in cooperation with family and community and to provide educational opportunities in a safe and caring environment. Thank you to everyone who has helped make this mission a reality. The new STEM Center, Theater, Music Wing, Early Childhood Center, Wellness Center, and Athletic Complex will help set students up for success in school and life after graduation. They wish everyone at Central Cass good luck this year with academics and activities as you grow in the new space and move forward with excellence.
We are back on our First Class Mortgage halftime show. Our score on the Bank North scoreboard, Kindred 7, Central Cass scoreless. Number one team in the state, Kindred, against unranked Central Cass, and it's been a battle we expected between these two teams, and it was back and forth from the beginning, and Central Cass took the opening kickoff, got inside the red zone. A blocked field goal was how the first drive ended for Central Cass. By the way, in that drive, they had lost Owen Wiersma. He's played sparingly in this game, a guy who was close to 800 yards. In fact, he surpassed 800 yards rushing in this game. He has been very limited It has fallen on Isaac Wisniewski to play tailback a majority of this, and a mixture of other players with his depth for Central Cass. So the first quarter ended with no score, and then Kindred came out on a drive, and it looked like a typical Kindred football drive. Ended with Trey Heinrich's 13th touchdown of the season. That was a 16-yard run. Riley Sunram would get the extra point. 7-0 would be the score, and then Central Cass had the football. They were forced to punt. It went over the head of Riker Brush, the punter, and Brush was brought down at the 9-yard line. Central Cass defense responded big. They got the goal line stop. They preserved the 7-0 score. They punted at the end, and one last play, and it was the first pass attempt of the game for Kindred. It was a Hail Mary into the end zone. The defense was all over it, and that would bring us to our 7-0 score here at the half. Unofficial first half numbers coming your way next on our First Class Mortgage halftime show. You're watching high school football on yourliveevent.com.
At Enbridge, thank you.
Thank you.
Miigwech, and thank you for working on Line 3 replacement.
Thank you to everyone who supported this project.
Construction is complete on a new and safer pipeline that will deliver the North American energy that we all rely on every day. And is done thanks to the support and hard work of thousands of people. I'm grateful for every single voice of support and every hour of labor put into this project. Thank you.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting what's important in life.
Your local Castleton agents, Scott Kramer and Tyler Wadslin, wish the Squirrels the best of luck this postseason.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms. Saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage. Our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
Kate's Kennels, located in Castleton, North Dakota. We offer boarding for all of your furry companions. Whether you're going on vacation or you have an emergency, we are here for you. We know they are a member of your family, and we will treat them as if they were one of our own. Kennel tours are always welcome. Check us out on Facebook at Kate's Kennels or visit our website at kateskennels.com. Give us a call at 701-347-4176 for all your furry friend boarding needs.
The Kindred Vikings Booster Club is an organization of parents and community members that supports and encourages the advancement to Kindred athletic programs, focusing on wholesome school spirit, promoting good sportsmanship, and developing high ideals of character. For more information, or if you'd like to be part of the Kindred Vikings Booster Club, send an email to kindredboosterclub@gmail.com. That's kindredboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Vikings!
This is Bailey Scott, a senior at Fargo Davies High School and the 2022-23 North Dakota High School Activities Association Distinguished Student. Educational athletics, including games like this one, teach a lifetime value such as respect for your opponents, coaches, officials, and classmates. There are few better places than athletic competition to demonstrate respect for others. By your demonstration of respect for those participating and watching today, you underscore that the most important part of high school competition is the people involved and not the game itself. A public service message from the North Dakota High School Activities Association and this radio station.
Degelman does put the effort and time into their employees by training them.
It's something that you think you couldn't do, but you can actually do it because you were trained to do it.
Once I got my confidence up, now I just feel pride.
I'm very proud to be leading the team that builds the toughest product in the manufacturing and agricultural industry.
We've been around long enough to know that research in the lab reaps rewards in the field. At the Ses van der Haaf Innovation Center, we're working to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature. We're dedicated to improving what we produce, so you can be too. Contact your local Ses van der Haaf dealer to learn about our varieties suited for your soils, because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Ses van der Haaf, a passion that grows.
Welcome back to the First Class Mortgage Halftime Show. First Class Mortgage is more than just their company name. It's the way they do business, whether you're buying a new home or refinancing your existing mortgage. Their dedicated team takes the time to understand your financial situation, providing first-class service, first-class knowledge, and first-class experience at the lowest interest rates. For more information, go online, firstclasscorp.com. 7-0 Kindred on the Bank North scoreboard. Here's our unofficial first half stats. It took all the way for the final play of the first half for Kindred to attempt a pass. Jorgen Swenson took a shot at the end zone, was incomplete. So of the 121 yards I have the Kindred Vikings for, none of them have been in the air. And no surprise, Trey Heinrich with 80 yards and a touchdown on 18 carries in the first half. Kylan Swenson, he has 5 yards on a carry. Jorgen Swenson, 27 yards on 3 carries. And Shari Buer has 9 yards on 1 carry. Again, just 0 passing yards, 121 yards of total offense, all rushing. A different story for the Central Cass Squirrels. Braden Mitchell, he is 7 for 11 with 73 yards of passing. Mitchell, 13 yards rushing. Owen Wiersma, 23 yards on 6 carries. Isaac Wisniewski, 14 yards on 5 carries. The big receiver has been Travis Lamar. Lamar, 3 catches, 38 yards. Cooper Johnson, 2 catches, 12 yards. Ashton Sapewski has 23 yards on 1 catch. The senior making the big catch here on senior night. 23 yards passing, 50 yards rushing, 123 yards of offense for the Central Cass Squirrels, who trail 7-0 here on the Bank North scoreboard. We'll try to find you some scores from other games going on throughout this region, but right now it is 7-0 Kindred. Back with more on yourliveevent.com.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region with the Coaches Show every Wednesday night on yourliveevent.com.
Goes deep down the middle, has a man, Soka Porter! Soka Porter to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, and taken down there.
We'll dive into the latest stories from North Dakota and Minnesota.
And there's the block by Reese.
That's the Coaches Show with me, Joe Lancello, on yourliveevent.com every Wednesday night starting at 7.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a local golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities, there hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
If you want help from a firm that has integrity and respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the betterment of the community, look no farther than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, Natick, Page, and Castleton. Or view our website, www.onsteadlaw.com.
Back here on our First Class Mortgage halftime show, 7-0 Kindred. Other scores we have: Hillsborough Central Valley leads Bottineau 13-0 at the half. Mayport CG 28-0 over Enderlin at halftime. Just down the road in 11A football, Valley City, the only undefeated team left in that class, leads Wahpeton 25-0 at the half. Well, Lisbon is leading Northern Cass 32-0. That game getting close to halftime. We'll have our second half coming up when we return as this wraps up our First Class Mortgage halftime show. Back with more on yourliveevent.com.
Family agent, I look out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. This is Chris Heisey. Visit me online at chrisheisey.com. These days, everyone wants to save money. I can show you how easy it is by having multiple policies. By combining your auto and homeowner's insurance, I can put some change back into your pocket. My website again is chrisheisey.com. I want to be your American Family agent.
American Family Insurance.
Team at Maple River Grain and Agronomy wishes the best of luck to the players in today's game. Maple River Grain and Agronomy is proudly serving producers, accessing markets, and building relationships in eastern North Dakota and western Minnesota. They offer a variety of grain marketing and agronomy solutions. See the latest updates by following MRGA on social media. They're active on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Check out the website at mrga.com to learn more about Maple River Grain and Agronomy and how they can serve you and your operation.
12 minutes goes up on our Bank North scoreboard. There we go. Goes up on our Bank North scoreboard as we are ready to go. (7-0) Kindred. The Vikings will get the football to start the second half.
Charlie Buer and Kylan Swenson back deep to receive for the Vikings.
Kylan Swenson, Charles Buer back to return the kickoff. Each one has a foot on the hash mark at the 15-yard line, and here comes the kickoff, and it's at the 25. We'll roll out at the 21-yard line, and the flag will come down immediately.
Squirrels kickoff goes out of bounds.
Kindred, 121 yards of offense. All have been on the ground, and if you think about it, it's all been Trey Heinrich. 80 yards rushing for him on 18 carries and a touchdown. Kindred first and 10 at their own 35-yard line. First drive of the second half, trying to add to their 7-0 lead. Swenson awaits for the snap. Has it, will go to Heinrich. Heinrich a cut towards the inside, and a tire pile will bring him down at about the 37-yard line. So he will pick up 2, and it brings up a second down.
Tyler Cruchet, Brandon Preston in on the tackle.
Preston and Cruchet in on the tackle.
4-yard gain on the play.
3 yards on the pickup, 2 yards on the pickup. Second down and 8 for the Vikings at their 37-yard line. 2 receivers far side. Waiting for the snap is Swenson. Man gets set in motion. Swenson has it, fakes the pitch. Will run this one himself around the outside and is down at the 42-yard line. Swenson will pick up about 5 yards on the run before being stopped by Johnson.
Third down, Squirrel fans.
And a third down.
Short for the Vikings.
Vikings will be at their 42-yard line, a third down and 3. Central Cass trying to force a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the second half for Kindred. Snap to Swenson, hands off to Heinrich, comes around the edge, eludes the first tackle, and is brought down for a first down at the 49-yard line.
Trey Heinrich with a carry.
Big run for Trey Heinrich. He gets himself 7 yards.
Brandon Preston, Kate Olsen-Tingleston.
And the chain moves for Kindred.
Result of the run, a first down for Kindred. First and 10 on their own 48-yard line.
Very complimentary was Coach Butler in the pregame show of this Kindred offense, and rightfully so. Hard not to be the defending champion, 16-game winning streak. But he says, you know what they're going to bring at you. They know that you know that, and they're going to challenge you, and that's what they did there. You knew they were going to Heinrich, as it's a first and 10 at the 48-yard line. Fresh set of downs for Kindred, and they will go yet again to Heinrich. Comes around the outside, straddles the sideline. I believe he'll be out at the 44.
Number 21, Kylan Swenson with the carry.
And actually, that's Kylan Swenson with the carry.
Knocked out of bounds by number 18, Braden Mitchell.
And I believe he will get
About a 7-yard
7 yards on that pickup. Kylan Swenson's second carry. There's a guy who's put up some numbers this season rushing-wise. He's a receiver, but 37 carries, 289 yards, 4 touchdowns coming into this game. 2nd down and 3. Kindred at Central Cass's 45-yard line, and it will be Heinrich again who will get the first down. Is brought down at the 41-yard line. He gets 4. 13 yards on 3 carries to start the second half for Trey Heinrich. 2 first downs on this drive for Kindred.
Kindred first down. 1st and 10 Vikings at the Squirrel 41-yard line.
Kindred at Central Cass's 41-yard line. Change of personnel coming from the far sideline for Kindred. Jack McDonald will come out to play receiver. He will go to the far side numbers. Buer and Heinrich in the backfield for Swenson. 1st and 10 at the 41 of Central Cass. Heinrich gets the handoff, has some good blocking in front of him, tries to turn a corner, gets corralled to the sideline. Big stiff arm to Lamar, and he gets a first down.
Knocked out of bounds by number 18, Braden Mitchell.
Mitchell finally makes the stop, but Heinrich, one of his biggest runs of the game, and it results in a first down. This one for 11 yards.
Result of the run, first down for Kindred.
Initially off that run, had some good blocking in front of him, and it took it out towards the numbers. It stretched out the defense of Central Cass, and finally the big stiff arm on Lamar was enough to get him the first down. 1st and 10 at the 30, 9 minutes left to go. Third quarter just underway here. 7-0 on the Bank North scoreboard. Kindred receiving the kickoff to start the second half. They had won the opening coin toss deferred, and now so far it's looking like things are working out in their favor. As snap to Swenson, Heinrich the handoff, eludes the first tackle, wrapped around at the 31-yard line, and I believe that's where they are going to stop the progress. Maybe we'll get 2 out of that run attempt. That's what they'll give him, 2 on a 2nd down and 8.
Dylan Sell and over Garrett Haugen in on the stop for the Squirrels. 2-yard gain on the play.
Kindred looking strong on this drive. At the 28 of Central Cass on a 2nd down and 8. 2 near side receivers. One in Swenson gets set in motion, and it's a snap to Buer, the fullback, and he is brought down at the 25-yard line. Buer will get 3 yards. A couple times now this game they have run that direct snap to their fullback, and a 3rd down and 4. Jack McDonald will come out to play receiver. Didn't see who he spelled on the field. For Kindred. Kindred a 3rd down and 4. They're at the Squirrels' 24-yard line. It will go to Heinrich. Veers towards the left. First down as he is tackled at the 19-yard line. Heinrich, by the way, on this drive has surpassed 100 yards in this game.
Result of the running, Viking first down.
The Vikings are inside the red zone. They are at the 18-yard line. It's a 1st and 10. They'll stay with that same formation. 2 in the backfield for Swenson. Swenson will set to Callan Swenson in motion. It's on the sweep. He'll come around. First down. Head down at the 5-yard line. Finally tackled. Kylan Swenson, a 16-yard run, and it will be a 1st and goal.
1st and goal coming up for the Vikings. The Squirrel 3-yard line.
Ball will be at the 3-yard line of Central Cass, and the Squirrels are going to have to look for another goal line stop here to begin the second half. Down 7-0, just inside of 7 minutes left to go in the third quarter. And Heinrich the handoff, and he is stopped at the 1-yard line. We have not seen a signal from the official, and he'll be stopped at the 1. Heinrich will get 2.
Braden Mitchell, Brian Stafford on the tackle.
Stafford and Mitchell on the stop. 2nd and goal, Kindred at the 1-yard line.
Goal for the Vikings from the 1.
Ball probably spotted about the half-yard line. 2nd and goal. Heinrich the tailback. Swenson awaiting for the snap. Goes to Heinrich, runs to the left side. This time he has a cross for his 2nd touchdown of the game. Trey Heinrich, second of the game, 14th of the season, and now there are penalty flags down. Believe they are going to be after the play. And it will be unsportsmanlike on Kindred. And then will be on Central Cass, offset.
Offsetting penalties.
Kindred gets a touchdown that comes at the 6:02 mark of the third quarter. Trey Heinrich, this one a 1-yard run. And now Sunram coming out to attempt the extra point, try to make it a 14-0 game. And here comes the kick, and that is through the uprights. Kick is good, and Kindred adds to their lead. It is 14-0 on the Bank North scoreboard here in the third quarter. You're watching high school football on YourLiveEvent.com.
Here it's way more hands-on. The college has better equipment than the shop I'm at now. Like, you name it, they got it. You get to use your tools and your hands a lot more. My name is Sean, and I'm here for my future.
First week of college, I can't tell you how many friends I've made. It's a family, you know what I mean? Like, every time I go to a meeting, like, everyone knows my name. They're always kind to me. I love it. I can't explain how much I love it here. My name is Junior, and I'm here for my future.
Trey Heinrich, his second touchdown of the game. Riley Sunram, his second extra point made. 14-0 Kindred's advantage on the Bank North scoreboard, and the Squirrels will get their first series on offense here in the second half.
Riley Sunram set the kick off for the Vikings.
65-yard scoring drive, all done on the ground.
For the Squirrels.
Probably saw a little bit more of Kalen Swenson on that drive for Kindred. Sunram's kickoff. Grabbed by Lamar. Lamar to the 20, gets a block, 25-yard line, looks to go around a corner, is stopped at the 26. So Lamar on the return, and Central Cass's offense comes out. And Wisniewski out to be the tailback. Again, Kindred, rather Central Cass has played this game without their top running back, probably one of the top running backs in the class and in the state, Nolan Wiersma. Had to do things a little bit differently on offense. It's a 1st and 10 at their 26-yard line. Braden Mitchell has two receivers far side, one on the near side. Snap comes. It comes to Wisniewski. Wisniewski looking for some blocking up to the 29, and he will get 3 on the run.
Maxwell Opgrand. Trey Heinrich in on the tackle.
Heinrich and Opgrand making the stop of Wisniewski.
3-yard gain on the play, second.
Wisniewski, the junior, 38 carries, 211 yards, 2 touchdowns coming into this game. It's been talked about all season with the Squirrels team about making the most of the depth they have on offense. Going to have to stretch that here. 2nd down and 7 at their 29. And it'll be Wiersma with the run, and Wiersma stopped at the 34-yard line.
Wiersma with the carry. Tackled by Jorgen Swenson. Maxwell Opgrand.
And that will bring up a 3rd down. 3rd down and 2 for the Squirrels. Inside of 5 to play in the quarter. They're at their own 34-yard line. Two far side receivers, one on the near side. Braden Mitchell has the snap. Will go to Wiersma, and Wiersma tackled at the 34, brought down for a loss.
Brought down by number 24, Trey Heinrich.
And now that will bring up a 4th down, and the Squirrels will come out to punt. So Kindred will have 2 back to return the punt. It's Riker Brush coming out here to punt.
Riker Brush set the punt for the Squirrels.
By the time that ball leaves his foot, it'll be 4 minutes left to play in the quarter, and this one comes straight up and out about the 44-yard line in Kindred territory.
Rush's punt goes out of bounds at their own 45-yard line. Kindred ball, 1st and 10 at the Squirrel 45.
It will be at the Squirrels' 45-yard line, and it will be plus territory to start this drive for Kindred. When all is said and done in this game, you're going to look at where special teams rakes up here. There was a blocked field goal. There was a botched punt back in the second quarter, which thankfully, if you're a Central Cass player fan, you know that did not result in points. 1st down and 10 at their own 45 is Kindred, and it's on the sweep, and it comes to Swenson, and Swenson taken out of bounds at Central Cass's 36-yard line. Be a 2nd down and 1. Swenson has 4 carries in this game, 3 of them coming in this quarter.
8-yard gain on the play, 2nd and 2 coming up.
He'll get 8 yards on that play, and now a 2nd down and 2 inside of 4 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Kindred to feel a whole lot more comfortable making this one a 3-score game. As set in motion is Swenson, and it's a direct snap and a run attempt. Buer is stopped shy of a 1st down.
Charlie Buer with a carry. For 69, Brian Stafford the tackle.
And will be enough for the 1st down.
Result of the run, 1st down for Kindred.
So the chains will move for the Kindred Vikings. They're at Central Cass's 34-yard line, a 1st and 10.
34-yard line.
Kindred has come out strong here in half number 2. Swenson awaiting for the snap. Has it, and this time it's a run and a 1st down, and a big run attempt coming for Swenson as he is down at the 10. Jorgen Swenson on the keeper, all sorts of misdirection coming in the backfield. It will be a 20-plus yard run, and it's inside the 10, a 1st and goal from 8 yards out for Kindred.
We're at the Squirrel 8-yard line.
Kindred has found a way to elevate their game here in this third quarter. They have added a touchdown, they have controlled time of possession, and they are now on the doorstep of making it a 20-0 game. Snap to Swenson, goes to Heinrich. A cut and into the end zone, an 8-yard run, his 3rd touchdown of the game.
Kindred for 24, Trey Heinrich. Into the end zone.
Touchdown comes with 3:01 left to go in the quarter. Sunram going to try to make it 21-0. And here comes the extra point, and that will be good. And Kindred has scored 14 here in the third quarter. Their lead on the Bank North scoreboard, 21-0. Next quarter coming up next on YourLiveEvent.com. Trey Heinrich, his 3rd touchdown of the game, 2nd touchdown of this quarter, 21-0. Kindred has taken over here in quarter number 3. Defending state champions, number 1 team in the state, has hung 14 on Central Cass this quarter. And Sunram's kick will be grabbed at the 15-yard line. Squirrels looking for a decent return coming their way, and this one will be up to their 31-yard line. And that was Colton Cruchet on the return.
Tackle by number 59, Kate Miller.
Kindred doing what Kindred does in this quarter. Central Cass will get their 2nd touch on offense here in this third quarter. It comes with 2:57 left to play in the quarter. They have just had 3 plays of offense and have picked up 7 yards. And Mitchell throws towards the flat, finds Lamar. Lamar out of bounds at the 33-yard line. He'll pick up a couple yards on the play. It's a 2nd down and 8. 40 yards on 4 receptions for Lamar by my count. And now a 2nd down. Actually, Lamar will get 4 on that one. 2nd down and 6. Squirrels on the 35-yard line. 2:52 to go in the 3rd quarter, down 21-0. Mitchell coming back. Eyes field. Rifles this one in and out of the hands of Lamar. Incomplete, but a flag is down at the 35-yard line.
Mitchell's pass incomplete. Peyton Lamar, the intended receiver. For 21 in coverage for the Vikings. Penalty flag down.
And it'll be holding against the Vikings, and they will be moved back. Was a 2nd and 6, will now become 2nd down and long. Squirrels will come back to their 22-yard line. On a 3rd down and 19 for the Squirrels. Mitchell getting pressured, avoids the tackle, throws on the run, and he is able to connect. And it's going to be a 1st down.
Pass complete to number 2, Ashton Shapetsky.
Shapetsky will get the pass. And that is about a 24-yard completion. Shapetsky, 2 catches in this game, 47 yards.
1st and 10, Squirrels at their own 45.
Ashton Shapetsky, one of the seniors honored before the start of this game. This ball will go to the 45-yard line. And the Squirrels getting a jolt here, 1st and 10 at their 45. Handoff comes to Wisniewski, looking for some blocking. Wisniewski up to the 50, extends it to about the 48, 49-yard line. And a good run coming for Isaac Wisniewski.
Mason Nipstead and Kylan Swenson knock him out of bounds.
Well, they're going to give him 9 on that run. How about that?
2nd and 1 coming up for the
2nd down and 1 for the Squirrels. Their offense feeling some life here as there's inside of 2.5 to play in the 3rd quarter, down by 3 scores. Pair of receivers out on either side for Braden Mitchell. And now they're going to drop back closer to their line, and we're going to get a flag, and it's going to be Central Cass.
False start penalty on the Squirrels.
Squirrels will be tagged up for the false start, and they will move back. 2nd penalty called against them on this possession. Last time they were able to answer the call on a 3rd and 22. This time it was a 2nd and 1. Now becomes a 2nd down and 6.
2nd and 6 coming up for the Squirrels.
Two far side receivers, one on the near side. Mitchell comes back, getting pressured, comes to throw, rifles this one, it's caught by Lamar. He's going to go to the 30, to the 28-yard line, and he is brought down.
Pass complete to number 3, Peyton Lamar. Number 24
Big reception by Lamar, and the Squirrels will get a 1st and 10 at Kindred's 28-yard line.
1st and 10, Squirrels at the Vikings.
And Lamar made that big catch, had a run to extend it. He'll come to the sideline. Cale Pearson will come in to take a snap. Cooper Johnson, the far side receiver, 2 on the near side. That is Pearson and Bachmeyer. And a handoff to Wisniewski, and about a yard or 2, ball came loose, but the ball was whistled dead. At least that's what it seemed that was indicated on the field.
Wisniewski the carry.
And Wisniewski will get a hard-fought yard to make it a 2nd down and 9. That ball came loose after the play. So 2 big completions, one to Shapewski and then one came the way of Lamar. 2nd down and 9. The Squirrels at the 27-yard line of Kindred. They'll set a man in motion in Pearson. Mitchell coming back, has time. Shot at the end zone into double coverage, tipped and intercepted. Schwartzwalter the interception, and he is tackled at the 10.
Pass intercepted. Number 23, Cameron Schwartzwalter.
Ball got tipped. Schwartzwalter was right there in position, was the corner. And Kindred a 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line. Minute 27 to go in the third quarter. Central Cass was feeling the crunch of the time and needed to take a shot at the end zone. They did that there, and Kindred able to force the turnover.
$615 pot.
And it will be Kindred starting this on their 10-yard line. Kindred has controlled time of possession here in the third quarter. So imagine how much time they can chew off here starting at their own 10-yard line, and a flag coming right away. And I think there was a timeout called before that. There is. Timeout on the field. We'll step aside. Back with more on YourLiveEvent.com.
From RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. I want to take this opportunity to say thank you to our growers. Your trust and fellowship is the driving force behind our dedication to your successful farming operation. We continue to invest in the education of our team to ensure your customer experience is outstanding. Thank you for the opportunity to be your planter experts. Stop by either of our locations in Hillsboro or Drayton, North Dakota, or visit planterdoc.com.
Timeout taken on the field. Kindred 21, Central Cass scoreless on the Bank North scoreboard. Welcome back to high school football on YourLiveEvent.com. And the third quarter has belonged to the Kindred Vikings. A pair of Trey Heinrich touchdowns. And then an interception for Schwartzwalter. And Kindred a 1st and 10 at their 10-yard line. A minute 26 left in the quarter, and all that Kindred is going to try to do is get themselves closer and closer to 0 and win number 7 of the season and gain the outright Region 1 championship. Remember, a win tonight for Central Cass by 14 would make them the region champion, as points would be the determining factor in that three-way tie. Heinrich gets the handoff, and he is loose and free, and he is going to keep going, and he will bring it to the house. 90-yard touchdown run. Trey Heinrich got loose at the line of scrimmage. His last 3 carries have brought him into the end zone. Easy math on that one, 90 yards. All 4 touchdowns belong to Trey Heinrich. He has scored touchdowns of 16, a yard, 8 yards, and now 90. Kindred showing why they are unbeaten, number 1 in 11B football. Extra point, and that will be good. And 28-0, Kindred's lead here on the Bank North scoreboard. Back with more on YourLiveEvent.com.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
Trey Heinrich, his 4th touchdown of the game, a 90-yard run. Another extra point for Sunram. 28-0, Kindred's lead on the Bank North scoreboard. 1 minute, 13 seconds left to go. A 21-point third quarter coming for the Kindred Vikings. And I talked about with that drive starting at their own 10, that Kindred had an opportunity to burn off time in this third quarter and maybe some time in the final quarter, but instead they do the opposite. It takes one play from the line of scrimmage to come into the end zone, and here comes Cruchet on his return. Colton Cruchet taken down to the 29-yard line. Strength that was Urbach on the return.
Number 27, Tyson Johnson.
Urbach on the return attempt, and now the offense coming out for the Squirrels. Squirrels were driving in their possession before that touchdown. Cameron Schwartzwalter got the interception in the end zone, and that is what set up that possession for the touchdown. 1:07 to go in the third quarter. 3 receivers far side, 1 on the near side. Snap to Mitchell. Gets pressure, avoids a tackle, throws, and this one is caught. Cooper Johnson up to the 40.
Number 4, Cooper Johnson. Tackled by number 21.
And there's a player down on the field after Johnson got that completion. It's a down Kindred Vikings player. Cameron Sarswalter is down. And we have an officials timeout. We'll be back on YourLiveEvent.com.
At Cass County Mutual Insurance Company, they provide services to homeowners, farm owners, tenants, seasonal dwellings, mobile homes, and farm and personal liability. Cass County Mutual Insurance provides local service to all policyholders and is working with clients in 19 counties in the southeast portion of North Dakota. For more information about Cass County Mutual Insurance Company or to find an agent closest to you, go online to CassCountyMutualInsuranceCompany.com and use their agent locator. At Castleton Lumber, they want to be part of every stage of your building project from the ground up. Let them assist with planning your project timeline in a way that's affordable and efficient. Castleton Lumber has everything you need to get the look you love with windows, siding, roofing, and doors. From choosing the right materials to the finishing touches, you can count on the folks at Castleton Lumber. Stop in and talk with the crew today or call 347-4471. That's 347-4471.
Central Cass School's mission is to foster student excellence in cooperation with family and community and to provide educational opportunities in a safe and caring environment. Thank you to everyone who has helped make this mission a reality. The new STEM Center, Theater, Music Wing, Early Childhood Center, Wellness Center, and Athletic Complex will help set students up for success in school and life after graduation. They wish everyone at Central Cass good luck this year with academics and activities as you grow in the new space and move forward with excellence.
From all of us at Enbridge, thank you.
Thank you. Miigwech, and thank you for working on Line 3 replacement.
Thank you to everyone who supported this project.
Construction is complete on a new and safer pipeline that will deliver the North American energy that we all rely on every day. And it's done thanks to the support and hard work of thousands of people. I'm grateful for every single voice of support and every hour of labor put into this project. Thank you.
That was Cameron Schwarzwalter who was down. He is being helped to the far sideline. It's been 21 points this quarter for Kindred. They lead 28-0, 1st and 10. Squirrels at the Vikings 40-yard line, 55.7 to go in the third quarter. Central Cass has seemingly gone to just a pass-only offense, and they'll do that here. Dropping back is Mitchell, avoiding tackles, scoots towards the near side, check downfield, throws this one, and it's incomplete.
Mitchell's pass incomplete.
Cooper Johnson was the receiver on the near sideline, an incompletion, and a 2nd and 10, stops time with 42.5 to go. Hillsborough Central Valley, a 20-0 lead over Botno, who came into that game undefeated. Beat Trips left, 1 on the near side, so looks like one undefeated team pacing to get their first loss of the season. Mitchell coming back on a 2nd down and 10, throws, and this one comes up short, and Mitchell looks like he lost his footing trying to throw, and now a 4th down as Lamar was the intended receiver. Strike that, I mean it's a 3rd down. And that will stop it with 37.6 left to go.
From the Viking 40-yard line.
Mitchell coming back, immediately pressures, and it looks like the ball was knocked loose. Buer knocked the ball loose.
Mitchell falls on it.
Mitchell able to hang on right off the snap. Charles Buer brought some speed on there, but Mitchell is brought down for a loss. Back to the 50.
Fourth down coming up for the Squirrels.
And it'll be a fourth down and long, and the Squirrels will have to punt the football. They're letting some time run off here in the third quarter. Kindred had come out this quarter completely dominant, 21 points. They have limited the possessions against Central Cass, have forced a turnover against Central Cass, and now we have played 3 complete quarters on the Bank North scoreboard. Kindred 28, Central Cass scoreless. Back with more on yourliveevent.com.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting what's important in life.
Your local Castleton agents, Scott Kramer and Tyler Wadslin, wish the Squirrels the best of luck this postseason.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms. Saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage. Our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
28-0 Kindred on the Bank North scoreboard. 12 minutes goes up here for our final quarter of play. On a third down, fourth down and 20, Kindred or Central Cass with the football. Shot deep downfield, and this one almost intercepted and an incompletion. And it was Amar, the intended receiver. And it'll be a turnover on downs. It looks like there was a flag that came down against Central Cass, but that penalty will be declined. It was a scoreless first quarter. The lone scoring of the first half came with 5:15 to go. Train Heinrich, a 16-yard run. It would be 7-0. And then a goal line stop that came for Central Cass, kept it 7-0. And then it's been Kindred right out the bat. 3 touchdowns coming for Trey Heinrich. In fact, it was 3 carries for him, 3 touchdowns. One of those a 90-yard run. And 1st and 10 for Kindred at Central Cass's 50-yard line. At the 50-yard line, and a timeout for Central Cass. Squirrels will take a timeout. We'll be back with more on yourliveevent.com.
Kate's Kennels, located in Castleton, North Dakota. We offer boarding for all of your furry companions. Whether you're going on vacation or you have an emergency, we are here for you. We know they are a member of your family, and we will treat them as if they were one of our own. Kennel tours are always welcome. Check us out on Facebook at Kate's Kennels or visit our website at kateskennels.com. Give us a call at 701-347-4176 for all your furry friend boarding needs.
Welcome back to Central Cass High School. 11 minutes, 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Kindred looking well on their way to get win number 7 of the season, and win number 17 in a row would also make them the outright Region 1 champions. Central Cass lost to Oaks this season. So if they would have beat Kindred, it would have been each team with a loss. It would have been point differential as the offense comes out for Kindred. Man gets set in motion and a handoff, and it goes to Trey Heinrich, and right up the middle, about 2 yards. And what I have is his 28th carry of the game. And now a 2nd down and 8.
Marcus Bifford, Kimber Pearson in on the tackle.
Callan Swenson, 3 carries in the second half. And in 3 carries, no touchdowns, just over 30 yards on those carries. It's about 10 yards a carry, which is good, but what he has really done is added a wrinkle to the offense that has thrown off the defense of Central Cass. Snap to Swenson. It will be a handoff and a few yards on this pickup for Kindred.
Number 21, Kylan Swenson with a carry.
Another carry for Swenson. Speaking of Swenson, he'll get about 3 on that carry before being stopped by Kate Olsen-Tinglestead. Now a 3rd down and 6.
3rd down, Squirrel fans.
Central Cass playing well in that first half of this game and doing it without Owen Wiersma, who has just played selectively in this game, has been a force obviously on offense, but this year adding defense to the mix. 3rd down and 6. Swenson gets set in motion. Jorgen Swenson dropping back, will throw his first completion of the game to Heinrich, and he gets upended and stopped at the 50. Trey Heinrich will make the completion, but he is taken down for a loss, and now brings up a 4th down. Kindred will punt this to Carter Maggio. Will be Sunram doing the punting. Inside of 9 to play in this game. Snap comes to Sunram. This one skied, and Maggio will make the catch at the 5-yard line. So Central Cass a 1st and 10 at their 5. Central Cass outgaining Kindred in the first half, 123 to 121. It was a mix of offense. The offensive mix, rather, was passing and running. Well, for Kindred, it's been all on the ground. And the Squirrels break the huddle. They will start time. Now they'll start the play clock. 9:39 left to go. Mitchell stands about 2 feet inside of his own end zone awaiting for the snap, and he'll come up to an empty backfield. Low snap to Mitchell. Has it, looks, throws, is able to connect to Lamar. Lamar to the 10, to the 15, up until the 20.
Mitchell's pass complete to number 3, Peyton Lamar.
And Lamar, 15 yards on his 6th catch of the game.
And Hunter Bindus in on the tackle.
20 pass attempts this game for Mitchell.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
1st and 10, Central Cass at their 20. 2 receivers on the far side, 2 receivers on the near side. Dropping back is Mitchell. Looks, throws in and out of the hands of his intended receiver. Chapetsky, the intended receiver, and incompletion. Chapetsky, 2 catches this game, 47 yards. They have come up in big spots as we are stopped at 9:05 to play. It was scoreless at the end of the first quarter, 7-0 at the half, and then a big 21-point explosion for Kindred in quarter number 3 has been the difference maker. 2 receivers out on either side. Snap to Mitchell. He'll come back. Getting pressure. Shakes the pass rushing, staying on his feet, and now is forced out of the 19-yard line.
Braden Mitchell with a carry. Tackle by number 21, Kylan
Mitchell doing a good job eluding the pressure from Packer, Sunram, and Nipstead.
No gain on the play.
And they will say that is for no gain. And now will be a 3rd down. Clock continues to move, under 8.5 to play in the 4th quarter. Stay tuned at their post-game show. We'll give our quality player, our Enbridge Energy player of the game, as well as Arctic Enterprises Precision player of the game, as Mitchell coming back, rolling to the near side. Pressure, throws. This one intercepted. Heinrich the interception and is brought down at the 14-yard line. 2nd interception thrown of the game for Braden Mitchell.
Kindred ball, they'll have a 1st and 10.
Another pick for the Kindred Vikings, and now you see quarterback Carter Baggio coming off the field. And now the offense coming out here for Kindred. Up 28-0. And Swenson will get the handoff on the sweep, taken down at the 10-yard line. Kylan Swenson will get 3 yards on the carry. 6 carries for him, 5 here in the second half. Again, I would say his inclusion into this offense has been a huge change for Kindred. 2nd down and 6 for the Vikings there at the 9-yard line of Central Cass. Kindred has had 2 shutouts this season. Looking for shutout number 3. Touchdown here would go a long way as it's pitched back to Heinrich, and he is brought down at the 10-yard line. Tyler Cruchet the stop.
Tyler Cruchet the tackle.
Heinrich tackled for a loss.
No gain on the play, 3rd and 6.
And they will say no gain in a 3rd down and 6. Inside of 7 left to play. And we're going to get a timeout, and believe it will be Kindred to take that timeout. Kindred will take a timeout. We'll be back on yourliveevent.com.
Booster Club is an organization of parents and community members that supports and encourages the advancement to Kindred athletic programs, focusing on wholesome school spirit, promoting good sportsmanship, and developing high ideals of character. For more information, or if you'd like to be part of the Kindred Vikings Booster Club, send an email to kindredboosterclub@gmail.com. That's kindredboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Vikings!
Kindred Vikings taking a timeout. They lead 28-0. It was 21 points in the 3rd quarter. That has made Kindred take over this contest. Kindred was on a 3rd down and 6 at the 9-yard line. Third down and 6 at the 9. Kindred's offense comes out. And Swenson rolling out. He gets forced back and is tackled at the 20. Cruchet with the sack. That would be his 3rd of the year.
Colton Cruchet and Tyler Cruchet applying the pressure.
Colton Cruchet and Tyler Cruchet both on the tackle, and this one back to the 21-yard line.
4th down, coming up to the Vikings. 4th down, Squirrel fans.
4th down and 18, and a field goal attempt coming for Sunram. Long attempt from Sunram, and this kick looks like it is going to be short and may have been altered by the Squirrels. Both teams now have missed a field goal attempt.
That'll be a turnover on down.
And a turnover on down. Central Cass
1st and 10, Central Cass.
will have a 1st and 10 at their 21-yard line. 6:01 left in the 4th quarter. And here comes the offense for the Squirrels. Brandon Mitchell dropping back, able to connect towards the flat. And this one will be about an 8-yard pickup.
Mitchell's pass complete to number 12, Colton Cruchet.
And that will go to Colton Cruchet.
Kylan Swenson and Tyson Johnson in on the tackle.
Good for about 9 yards and a 2nd down and 1. Central Cass next week will end the regular season. They will be at home against EEK. We'll have that for you here on yourliveevent.com. Chase Miller will have the call. 2nd down and 1. Squirrels at their 29-yard line. It's a handoff in the backfield and a tackle for a loss. And that was Cruchet with the carry.
Brought down by number 24, Trey Heinrich.
And Trey Heinrich with the tackle.
Mason Nipstead also in on the stop.
4-yard loss on that play as we approach 5 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. Squirrels will be 5-2 on the season, 5-2 in the region. Trying to figure out how Oaks was doing against EEK. Dropping back will be Mitchell. Throws towards the flat. Connects with Cruchet, and Cruchet will get it for a first down. And a first down for the Squirrels.
Result of the pitch and catch. That's a Squirrel first down. First and 10, the Squirrels at their own 31-yard line.
Squirrels will be at their own 31-yard line, 4:40 to play. Next up for Kindred, 7-0 Kindred, 6-0 in the region. Sargent County on the road for them next week. And a handoff to Cruchet, and he finds his way through. Taken down at the 36-yard line. Cruchet will get 5 yards.
Check that, Drew Erbach with a carry.
Now you think that how different does this game look if Owen Wiersma doesn't suffer that injury?
5-yard gain on the
And that opening drive in the first quarter. Again, Wiersma has had 8 carries in this game, has missed some series, a lot of series in this game, has just played selectively. Has been part of the linebacker core all season long, so you lose him on both sides of the football. Credit to the guys who have come in. Wisniewski has come in. Lamar had himself a big game. Chapetsky had himself a big game as well, as this is a run towards the near side. That was Cale Pearson with his first carry of the game. You know, you can talk about that factor in this game, but just talk about the fact, too, that Kindred's in the position they're at because of the players that they have, and Trey Heinrich, a big part of that. Their offense really coming out explosively in that third quarter. 3.5 left to go, 3rd down and 5, Central Cass. We'll have our post-game show coming up again here. We'll recap this game and get our player awards after this one. Is a deep shot for Mitchell, and he'll overshoot Cooper Johnson. By my count, that is 25 pass attempts for Mitchell, an incompletion. 4th and 5. We'll stop time with with the 3:13 to play.
Fourth and a long 5 coming up for the Squirrels.
And the Squirrels will bring out their punting unit, led by Riker Brush. So again, there's still a few more games left to be played this season, but looking like how the season will end as we'll have a timeout taken on the field. We'll stay right here. It's going to be Kindred, Oaks, Central Cass. More than likely will come down to between Lisbon and Sargent County. I know Lisbon was winning last time I checked in on their game against Northern Cass, but Kindred will be the Region 1 champions, and then Oaks will be in second place. Again, so Kindred, Oaks, Central Cass, and then Lisbon, Sargent County fighting for that last playoff spot coming out of the region. We still have a few more weeks of football left, but that is how things are really starting to shape up after this matchup. The 17 straight wins for Kindred, have not lost since week 2. Last season, their championship season, where they finished 12-1, they lost to Hillsborough Central Valley 26-20. Ended up beating Hillsborough in the championship game 37-14. Squirrels ready to punt. Punt is off at the 35. We'll take a bounce to the 30. Keeps rolling inside the 20. Touched at the 16-yard line. Good punt for Riker Brush. You know, you
16-yard line.
you just look at small situations in this game where they had brought us to this point we're at. A few drop passes coming on the side of the Squirrels. Squirrels trying to punt at their 20. That snap that eluded Riker Brush. Ended up getting tackled at the 9-yard line. The defense, though, able to make that stop as now the offense comes out for Kindred. Up 28-0. We'll see what version of this offense comes out. And it will be their second offensive unit. And their run attempt will be for naught. David Patterson, the sophomore quarterback's got some size to him, 6'2", 205, has come out to lead this Kindred offense. They'll get no gain on that play in a second down and 10. So stay tuned. After the game, we'll have our Times Express Car Wash post-game show. And we'll name our Enbridge Energy players of the game and our Hardwick Enterprise Precision player of the game. And it's hard to not know that Trey Heinrich is going to be the guy to get one of those awards at least. 4 touchdowns, 4 of them, one of them a 90-yard touchdown run.
Anthony Houle on the tackle.
Over 200-yard rushing performance coming for the senior running back. Now with 3rd down and 10, inside of 2 minutes left to play. Central Cass opting to go maybe a little bit younger here on their defense as well. 7-0 will be the Kindred Vikings. And some positive yards comes for the Kindred Vikings.
Sam Zemer, Colton Touche. Also Brady Peterson in on the tackle.
28-0 the score, and we approach a minute left to play. 3rd shutout of the season for the Kindred Vikings. Nine seconds on the play clock, and Kindred trying to figure out personnel. 5 seconds to go. And they're going to take a timeout. Kindred will take a timeout. 44.4 seconds to play. 28-0 on the Bank North scoreboard. You know, right off the get-go, right off that opening drive for Central Cass, you felt that, you know, we would have the billing that this game had behind it, and we did in our first 24 minutes of play. But it was that quick start to quarter 3, 21 points in the 3rd quarter scored for Kindred. That had really elevated this game, and it had created so much separation. Sunram here to punt. Punt is off. And caught at the 45-yard line, and Central Cass will take it there at their 45.
Squirrel ball, 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Some final scores from games that we had on YourLiveEvent.com. At least one final score, Maple River, a 9-man football, defeating Griggs Mid-Coda 40-8. .3 left to play in the game. At a snap, we're going to get a false start.
False start penalty on the Squirrels.
And the Squirrels will lose some yards. Again, regular season wraps up next week for Central Cass here at home against EEK, a game we'll have on YourLiveEvent.com. Kindred will be on the road. Sargent County, their next opponent. And a handoff coming from the Squirrels, and they will get a few yards, and that will get the clock moving. And the Squirrels do not have to snap the football.
Miles Stroh and Isaac Spillhouse on the tackle.
Squirrels looking back to their sideline for the play, and there's 10 seconds to go, and they will not snap the football as we have a final here in Castleton. 17 straight now for the Kindred Vikings. Congratulations, they are the Region 1 champions. 28-0, our final score. Post-game show coming up next on YourLiveEvent.com.
A senior at Fargo Davies High School and the 2022-23 North Dakota High School Activities Association Distinguished Student. Educational athletics, including games like this one, teach a lifetime value such as respect for your opponents, coaches, officials, and classmates. There are few better places than athletic competition to demonstrate respect for others. By your demonstration of respect for those participating and watching today, you underscore that the most important part of high school competition is the people involved and not the game itself. A public service message from the North Dakota High School Activities Association and this radio station.
Degelman does put the effort and time into their employees by training them.
It's something that you think you couldn't do, but you can actually do it because you were trained to do it.
Once I got my confidence up, now I just feel pride.
I'm very proud to be leading the team that builds the toughest product in the manufacturing and agricultural industry.
We've been around long enough to know that research in the lab reaps rewards in the field. At the Cess van der Haaf Innovation Center, we're working to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature. We're dedicated to improving what we produce, so you can be too. Contact your local Cess van der Haaf dealer to learn about our varieties suited for your soils, because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Cess van der Haaf, a passion that grows.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region with the Coaches Show every Wednesday night on YourLiveEvent.com.
Goes deep down the middle, has a man, Soka Porter! Soka Porter to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, and taken down there.
We'll dive into the latest stories from North Dakota and Minnesota.
And there's the block by Reese.
That's the Coaches Show with me, Joe Lancello, on YourLiveEvent.com every Wednesday night starting at 7.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a local golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities, there hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
If you want help from a firm that has integrity and respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the betterment of the community, look no farther than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsboro, Natick, Page, and Castleton. Or view our website, www.onsteadlaw.com.
And welcome to our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show. A win for the Kindred Vikings. Final here on the Bank North scoreboard, 28-0. Kindred 7-0 on the season, 17 straight wins, 6-0. They will win the Region 1 championship. We'll have that one seed out of the region come playoff time. No surprise to many. So Kindred, the victory. Well, Central Cass 5-2 overall, 5-2 in the region. Kindred next week. will be on the road, taking on Sargent County. Central Cass back here at home. They'll have Ellendale Edgeley Cullum. That will be the opponent next week. Well, let's talk about how we got to this final point in our game. It was a scoreless first quarter. Neither team able to find the end zone in some well-played football. Central Cass coming out strong on that opening drive, ended on a missed field goal. Kindred having their opportunities at well. It wasn't until the 5:16 mark of quarter number 2. Trey Heinrich, a 16-yard touchdown run, extra point was good. That would make it 7-0. And then late in the second quarter, Central Cass going to punt. It was a botched snap. It resulted in the ball being landed on top of inside of the 10. So it was a 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. Central Cass came up big with a goal line stop. That would make it 7-0 at the half. And then that momentum in quarter number 3 all of a sudden going to Kindred as Kindred exploded for 3 touchdowns in that third quarter. Trey Heinrich getting all 3. It was a 1-yard run, an 8-yard run, and a 90-yard touchdown run. Extra points were all good. 28-0 would be our score, and that's where we would stand after the final 12 minutes of play out here tonight in Central Cass. So 28-0, Kindred gets the victory here as we continue on with our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show. More coming your way next on YourLiveEvent.com.
As an American Family agent, I look out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. This is Chris Heisey. Visit me online at chrisheisey.com. These days, everyone wants to save money. I can show you how easy it is by having multiple policies. By combining your auto and homeowner's insurance, I can put some change back into your pocket. My website again is chrisheisey.com. I want to be your American Family agent.
American Family Insurance.
Team at Maple River Grain and Agronomy wishes the best of luck to the players in today's game. Maple River Grain and Agronomy is proudly serving producers, accessing markets, and building relationships in eastern North Dakota and western Minnesota. They offer a variety of grain marketing and agronomy solutions. See the latest updates by following MRGA on social media. They're active on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Check out the website at mrga.com to learn more about Maple River Grain and Agronomy and how they can serve you and your operation.
Here it's way more hands-on. The college has better equipment than the shop I'm at now. Like, you name it, they got it. You get to use your tools and your hands a lot more. My name is Sean, and I'm here for my future.
First week of college, I can't tell you how many friends I've made. It's a family, you know what I mean? Like, every time I go to a meeting, like, everyone knows my name. They're always kind to me. I love it. I can't explain how much I love it here. My name is Junior, and I'm here for my future.
This is Chris Brecken from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. I want to take this opportunity to say thank you to our growers. Your trust and fellowship is the driving force behind our dedication to your successful farming operation. We continue to invest in the education of our team to ensure your customer experience is outstanding. Thank you for the opportunity to be your planter experts. Stop by either of our locations in Hillsboro or Drayton, North Dakota, or visit planterdoc.com.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
Cass County Mutual Insurance Company, they provide services to homeowners, farm owners, tenants, seasonal dwellings, mobile homes, and farm and personal liability. Cass County Mutual Insurance provides local service to all policyholders and is working with clients in 19 counties in the southeast portion of North Dakota. For more information about Cass County Mutual Insurance Company or to find an agent closest to you, go online to CassCountyMutualInsuranceCompany.com and use their agent locator. At Castleton Lumber, they want to be part of every stage of your building project from the ground up. Let them assist with planning your project timeline in a way that's affordable and efficient. Castleton Lumber has everything you need to get the look you love with windows, siding, roofing, and doors. From choosing the right materials to the finishing touches, you can count on the folks at Castleton Lumber. Stop in and talk with the crew today or call 347-4471. That's 347-4471.
Central Cass School's mission is to foster student excellence in cooperation with family and community and to provide educational opportunities in a safe and caring environment. Thank you to everyone who has helped make this mission a reality. The new STEM Center, Theater, Music Wing, Early Childhood Center, Wellness Center, and Athletic Complex will help set students up for success in school and life after graduation. They wish everyone at Central Cass good luck this year with academics and activities as you grow in the new space and move forward with excellence.
From all of us at Enbridge, thank you.
Thank you.
Miigwech, and thank you for working on Line 3 replacement.
Thank you to everyone who supported this project.
Construction is complete on a new and safer pipeline that will deliver the North American energy that we all rely on every day. And it's done thanks to the support and hard work of thousands of people. I'm grateful for every single voice of support and every hour of labor put into this project. Thank you.
Back here on our Times Express Car Wash post-game show, a win for the Kindred Vikings, 28-0. They are now 7-0 on this 2022 season, while Central Cass falls now to 5-1. It's time to hand out some of our post-game awards, and again, it's kind of hard to go away from one player who has just performed absolutely well in this game, Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, and that is going to be Trey Heinrich. 4 touchdowns in this game. He scored all 4 touchdowns, and he also surpassing 200 yards by my count, 213 yards rushing to lead Kindred to their 16th straight victory here tonight. So he is the Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game. We are going to give that award. Well, it's going to go to 2 players for the Kindred Vikings. Cameron Schwarzwalter and Trey Heinrich, both of them getting interceptions in this game. Big moments, forcing those big turnovers. That'll be the RDK Enterprises Precision Players of the Game. 28-0 our score. We'll take one more break here on our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show. We'll be back with more on YourLiveEvent.com.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting what's important in life.
Your local Castleton agents, Scott Kramer and Tyler Wasleen, wish the Squirrels the best of luck this postseason.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms. Saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage. Our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
And we're back here on our Times Express Car Wash post-game show. Matt Crane, head coach of Kindred, with us. Coach, first off, congratulations on this win. You guys really took over in that third quarter, but Central Cass gave you a fight for the first 2 quarters and really into that second half.
Yeah, without a doubt. That was a physical battle, and did not feel like the score indicated tonight. It was a slugfest. They were ready for us, and we knew it was going to be a physical game right away. They were ready for us, and we ended up jumping on the momentum and training and kind of not looking back. So it was, that's what you got to do in the game of football. It's capitalize when you can.
Central Cass came out strong in that opening drive. They lose Wiersma. They don't skip a beat. What is your initial thoughts when that offense just keeps churning without their best running back?
Yeah, I mean, that sucks for them. That's just he's such a good player, and he's so dynamic, and he makes them go. And we knew that. So terrible to see. We want to see. We wanted to see their best team out there, and but you gotta play the game the rest of the way, and really impressed with the way they were able to move the ball, throwing it around. They're moving the chains. They were getting good drives. They just we were fortunate enough to keep them out of the end zone and made a couple of big plays there that, when it mattered most.
Second half offense, you stayed with Trey, obviously, the way he runs the football, but you guys were throwing a little bit more wrinkles into your offense. What was working well for you guys in those final 2 quarters?
Yeah, we felt like, on the weak side that they were starting to really pinch their ends in, and so we tried to get the edge, and so we hit the edge on a jet sweep and then a power read. And then they got a little, they tried to adjust to that, got a little softer, and we were able to hit Trey on a big power play where we kicked him out, and he got loose in space. It's little things, and it's execution, it was a lot of fun watching the kids out there play a tough game, and give a ton of credit to Central Cass. They're a well-coached team, they're a physical team, and I have no doubt they'll be playing some football here late in the season.
Obviously, expectations high for you guys this year. You want to repeat as champions. You have that talent, but you guys looking like it now will have the region championship. You'll have that number 1 seed. How excited are you for you guys to reach that first rung in your long list of goals?
Yeah, that's exactly it. We set goals for us at the beginning of the year, being a region champ, hosting playoff games. Those are it. And so, we're getting there, and that's exciting. But that's not where it ends for us, and that's not where we want it to end, I should say. So, it's just little things, and it's just getting better every single day. And, I thought we played some good football tonight. I thought we had some things that we got to clean up, and, hopefully we can make some adjustments and be playing our best football at the end of the year.
All right, Coach, thanks for joining us. Congratulations on your win.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
We'll take another break. We'll be back with more on YourLiveEvent.com.
Kate's Kennels, located in Castleton, North Dakota. We offer boarding for all of your furry companions. Whether you're going on vacation or you have an emergency, we are here for you. We know they are a member of your family, and we will treat them as if they were one of our own. Kennel tours are always welcome. Check us out on Facebook at Kate's Kennels or visit our website at kateskennels.com. Give us a call at 701-347-4176 for all your furry friend boarding needs.
The Kindred Vikings Booster Club is an organization of parents and community members that supports and encourages the advancement to Kindred athletic programs, focusing on wholesome school spirit, promoting good sportsmanship, and developing high ideals of character. For more information, or if you'd like to be part of the Kindred Vikings Booster Club, send an email to kindredboosterclub@gmail.com. That's kindredboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Vikings!
Joel Morgan checking in one last time here on our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show. 28-0 the win for Kindred tonight. So they are now undefeated, 7-0 on this season. Region 1 champions. Well, Central Cass will suffer their second loss of the year. They are back in action at Central Cass next week. They'll play EEK at home for their final game of the regular season. We'll have that for you here on YourLiveEvent.com. Kindred is on the road against Sargent County. We'll have that for you as well on YourLiveEvent.com. My thanks to Jake Watroba, our cameraman here on our broadcast. Joel Morgan, remind you once again our final score here on our Bank North scoreboard. It is Kindred 28, Central Cass 0. Thanks for joining us on YourLiveEvent.com.